Welcome back to Whispers from the Mist. Laughter is had by most. Last session, I asked everybody to move their tokens to where they think would be a good strategic point to ambush. I'll go ahead and give you a few more moments of that while individuals are drinking fluids. That's obviously what that sound was. It couldn't have been anything else.
No.
And yeah, if you want to move your positions before we get to
Calling the cat, okay?
conflict, you can obviously see where Kirill, the other werewolf leader type, is coming from, will appear.
We can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then I am going to let you know, and there's not going to be anything that marks them, so you're just going to have to keep track, okay? But this werewolf here is in wolf form, and that's Bianca.
Okay.
This wolf here is Kellen. This wolf here is Wencencia. And then Zuleika and Emil are in human forms. So that is the people. The tokens that are utilized for the other werewolves are going to be similar. And yes, it will be just a bunch of puppies running around. If it gets to a situation where you lose track of your wolves, I'm not going to tell you. What you're going to do is you're going to say, oh my gosh, I was just fighting this wolf and stuff moved around. I need to figure out which wolf it is. At that point, you can make a perception check and try and figure out which wolf is your wolf. Because
does anyone have paint in their bag?
No. Yeah, just mark the wolf.
I gotta do this for you. I'm sorry. Just start painting the dogs.
Yeah,
dots on their head.
That's what you do at work, right, Zach? That's how you keep track of them. You just like
no, we put collars on them with different colors. We're not animals.
No, they are.
I can't believe
they are.
The wildlife rehab, we would put little dots of nail polish on the baby bunnies, so we could.
Not gonna lie though, sometimes we put paper collars on the kittens that have their names on them because there's 6 fucking black kittens. How?
Yeah.
You know, come on.
Just pick one and whatever name you like, and they're
all the same. They all came out of the same mom. They've done the same shots. They're the fucking same.
One, that's 2. Okay. So that will obviously be a point of tension. But as Kirill enters into the space, he will see Emil and say, oh, you're back. I suppose that means we're about to fight, huh? And then Zuleika will say, you could just concede and surrender. Make this a lot easier for all of us. And perhaps better for the children. Well, I don't think I will. Does anybody have anything they want to interject in this moment during the conversation? Anybody wish to try and say anything, point out anything, or try and help in the discourse to try and sway this away from a fight, or are we getting right into it?
See.
It's not gonna be me. I can tell you that.
Not with this character.
Noah kind of wants the bloodshed, so I mean, if any other character, yeah, but this character,
nah.
One sec.
She's more likely to step out and shoot him in the face.
You got corpses to reanimate.
Like, all right.
No, I can't. I
think my charisma's 8.
So nobody has any negotiation tactics that they're wanting to deploy here. We're going right into combat. Is that right?
I thought about making really small and then calling him a little man.
You could try that if you want.
Oh my god.
Again, that's not the worst thing that's ever been suggested by Gian.
I'm not. Hey, now.
The best you're gonna get out of Bay. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what if we offer him the children? We don't want them anyway.
Whoa.
Okay, so again, I think certain things were missing from last session, so I just want to make sure it is very clear what is happening here. Zuleika does not want the children to be harmed. She
No.
wants them to be given back safely. She is not a bad
I
person.
know.
She's a good person.
I know.
Yeah.
We are
So-
not good
But,
people, though.
Yeah.
Understandable.
we do need allies though.
I don't think I
Like,
should make myself a target,
or
or,
we could-
else I would.
Okay, no, nobody has anything productive to say. Let's do this.
Okay, so
Let's
go
do it.
ahead and select your
Cool.
token
Well-
and roll initiative. I am going to say that there is no chance in hell that you would have had surprise on this
Oh,
based on your
Okay.
locations.
What do you mean?
Nope.
what do you
Yeah.
I'm
mean?
around the corner.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well-
They can smell you.
That's
I can smell
Are you
them.
calling us stinky? Are you calling us
We-
stinky? What
yeah,
the-
we probably. I don't know when the
Yeah.
last time
In
the
weird,
face
definitely.
Hey now. Hey now.
Hey, I question myself.
I'd take baths every day.
was. Where?
Smell like fucking flowers, you bitch.
Yeah. Hey, if you
I'm
want to
always taking baths.
the reason I took this, I have resuscitation. I could clean up.
Oh, that's a
smell
big
stinky.
token.
Oh,
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
okay. I was like,
Oh,
oh shit.
Sheesh.
That would have been a dire
Pulled the wrong wolf
situation.
tail.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just gonna
gets
go
the
out this
fucking
back
blood
door.
going there.
Yeah.
Okay. So their
Yeah, we
werewolves
can
will
pick up that
operate.
pun.
Uh
No, there was a pun there, and you
Oh.
didn't pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want puns. I want no
Why
puns.
not? The punny.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm
No,
out.
I mean,
So,
yeah.
Faye, you will be going first. I will apologize if tokens resize like that in the future. The reason for that is roll 20. When I loaded this module in, decided to erase all of the stat blocks from every single monster that was in the module. So instead, what I have now is a blank with all of the details narrative, but none of the details mechanical. So I have to drag and drop the creature from the compendium each time, and then it reacclimates. So now you can see that they're a wolf now. That shouldn't be the case, but they are. So they are.
Oh, and-
They are.
Yes. For the zombies and skeleton, I need a little separate initiative for them, right?
No.
Or do I
they
like
can
pull
just
them all
go.
into one?
They can just go on your initiative after you act.
Oh, okay. So after
Where'd
I
your
act,
other
gotcha.
one go?
And it'll go skeleton, then zombies.
Skeletons
Oh,
and
it's, never mind. It's the actual.
So with that being the
dog.
case, I'll say go ahead, Faye, you're up first, and I'll cue some fun fight music.
I want a bardic inspiration. Drumgar. And
Woo! Woo! We love that.
That's not the one I want. Okay.
and I want
Oh,
to. Okay, I want to cloud of daggers.
Okay. Cloud of Daggers is going to be a 5-foot square, so just ping the square you want, and then I'll mark it with a rectangle.
Okay. Apologies, I have to. Let me take it back. Let me see. Oh yeah, I can reach. Okay. Right on top of him.
Okay. All right, and Cloud of Daggers upon initiation, and also when moved into right. Cloud of Daggers.
You want me to click it?
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
44 slashing. So go ahead and click the spell for the damage, and then a creature takes this damage if it enters the cube, or if it ends its turn in that cube. The creature can only take damage once per turn. Okay, so he will take 13 off the bat. And double checking werewolf. Okay, so these sheets are so fucking annoying.
I lost my 3rd level spells.
Okay,
Sorry.
they're probably not prepared. So click on the thing to prepare them. That's one thing that they changed very recently since last session. Okay, fuck me. That can't be right. That cannot be right. I can just check in the bio info, hopefully. According to the stat block in the Roll20 2024 character or NPC stat block, this creature is immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. I know that's not true, and I need you to double check the wording for its immunity. But unfortunately, still, oh my god, I am gonna have an aneurysm. I am so.
Oh.
We might just go back to 2014.
No, they're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks not made with silvered weapons. Perfect. So, with that being said, because everything is fucked, I do want to remind this group, when it comes to those types of immunities and resistances, non-magical differentiations don't matter to me. The metal is the important part. So that means it will be immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-spell sources. So this will be fine. It will take 13 damage, but magical weapons will effectively be ignored by the werewolves, unless they are somehow silvered. Meaning those daggers that you all have are probably the main implements of melee weaponry that are going to be utilized here. Faye, anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. Drumgar, you're up.
Is the new shield that I got silver?
No.
Okay.
But the
Cool.
dagger you got is. You can, however, also use the shield to hit and then use smite.
Yeah. But I think for this turn, I'm going to cast this on myself.
Okay.
Hold it bay.
Yep, for the next minute, you have trick. You can take a d10 plus your spellcasting modifier less damage. Okay.
That's my turn.
Faye.
Alright. We are gonna hop out here. Where did I put my character sheet? Oh, don't. Okay. So we are gonna. Where? Wait, there it is. I feel like I used to have like special arrows, but I don't know where they are on this sheet. Oh well. We'll do what we can. 17?
You're shooting the werewolf.
Yeah.
Is this a silvered arrow?
Oh.
It hits him and it doesn't even pierce his flesh. The arrow shatters against his chest.
That's so great.
Yeah.
I love that for me.
You recall the silver dagger that you have on your person.
Yeah, I do.
And you would also see Zuleika brandishing one as well. Alright.
I didn't want to get within toothy range, and then I would like to
You can throw your dagger. Of course, you can't just
I-
recall it. You'll have to find a way to gain more. But yeah. Okay. Aveline, you are up.
Why is there someone banging on my door? Hold on.
Enjoy it.
Hey, there's one right on me, so let's just go
Nope.
ahead.
No.
No,
That's a
that is your
friend.
friend. That is your
What?
friend.
It's red. Red
Oh.
means enemy.
That's not correct. Red definitely just means not player character.
No, red just means scary.
It just means not player character. It's always been that way. And then silver is like important named NPC that's not hostile. Those are the only two distinctions that I make besides blue character token.
Well, I disagree. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. I don't even.
Well, I'm killing them anyway.
I wouldn't want to put blue around like NPCs that are on your team because then they'd look like party members and I'd get confused. So
You could do green.
Would
I
you really?
can't actually because it's not an official token color.
Ah, we got Photoshop. Anyway.
You'd really forget who's in the party?
I mean, maybe. Don't judge me.
Look, if games aren't exactly like a video game, it's a problem for me, so
Okay.
we're gonna have to deal with that.
Well, you can't see their health bars.
Well, that's just because I haven't unlocked an analyze skill. Alright, so we're
Okay.
gonna... Let's attack one of those zombie guys. No, wait, those are our zombie guys, aren't they?
Yes. So let me go
Yeah.
ahead and reiterate just
Oh
in
my
case you
God.
miss it. So this
My
one,
audio was out for a good, 10 minutes. I apologize.
this is your friend here, Bianca. This is Zuleika. This is Emil. This is Wencencia. Okay, these are your allies in wolfdom.
Don't
This-
forget the guy, the puppy
Ned.
doggo.
Oh yeah,
This
Kellen.
is
Ned.
their puppy
Kellen,
dog.
right. That is a zombie. Who cares what its fucking name is? This is another
Oh,
zombie,
that's
also pointlessly
Ned.
named. This
So
one
that's-
here is a skeleton, and that's it. That is the red tokens that are on your team. Everything
Yeah.
else is garbage. Murder it.
Alright,
Yeah.
sounds good. Okay.
And this purple square is a cloud of daggers that was cast by Faye on the leader, Kirill. It
Okay.
seems like an alpha strike is being attempted.
Alright, I will go ahead and... I'll... Sacred Flame.
Okay. Now just keep in mind, this is technically a boss fight, so if you want to start off with a cantrip, that's fine.
Well, that's why I'm saving my
Yeah,
big
absolutely.
spells for when
For
they're
heals,
ready.
for heals, for heals. Okay. Sacred Flame. He will not dodge. What's the damage? No? You're up.
Nope.
And
Okay.
yeah, Aveline, I presume you'll pop out, target, shoot, move back to your defense. Got it, got
Yeah.
it. Go ahead, Noel.
Well, seems like my servants need a general, so he is going to cast Summon Undead.
Okay.
Click off. Yep, make another dude. Or it's gonna be skeletal. So Yep. Guess from the shadows, you see like a big skeleton coming out. Same bluish eyes. He comes out with the same like form of dread.
What do you
Or
mean I
maybe-
can't pull this token?
Get fucked.
Oh no!
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Cheer for roll 20. Cheer for roll 20. You fucking assholes. Undead spirit.
Well, 20 doesn't want you to kill us.
You get
dog.
nothing.
I get what I
You
want.
paid so much money for it.
Shut
Get
up.
nothing.
No, you paid so much money for it.
You're not wrong.
That's your token, and I'm giving it control to you somehow in a minute. This music is too epic for what's happening.
Literally us just like throwing garbage at this giant wolf guy.
I'm making fun of your dungeon master and the lows that he's having because of the money. You should be able to move it now.
Okay, he's gonna move it right here and form in the defensive wall.
Sure.
Yes. Yep,
And
and
then-
he doesn't take its turn until after my initiative here.
Okay.
It takes no action to give it a verbal command. So, of course, it's gonna. I guess I'll do it on its turn. Or does it have to be on my turn?
You said it's a skeleton, right?
Yeah, skeletal.
Okay.
Then his bonus action, he's gonna say, "Well, my compatriots, how about we say we put a couple of rabid dogs down?" And he bonus action forms a dread.
Okay. And you're just leaving the wall there?
Yeah. Plus they can't really do any damage. They don't have any magical attacks or anything. So
Yeah,
make a
they are
meat wall.
literally just going to be ignored.
Yeah. Well, I'm forming a meat wall so they can't
Yeah.
pass through.
I just have to kill one to get through.
Well, yeah, I know. But,
Okay, that's it.
Yep. Now let me get the 10 hit points.
Oh,
With dread, and
not
that'll be it.
Not that. Not that. Ah!
What'd you say?
Ow!
Oh,
I'm having a
I think you said daddy at one point.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought I heard too.
That's
Not
what I
daddy.
I did not say daddy.
I heard it.
The only reason I could have subconsciously said that is
Daddy.
because I was immediately planning on doing a Jeff Goldblum impersonation, so that happened. So I subconsciously said that because my brain went there. That's
Is that what you just summoned?
yeah.
Then
Okay.
I think after my turn, it takes its turn now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
then I won't move.
Amazon came and
Go ahead.
pounded my door down.
I asked if
yeah.
you were moving anything, and you said you were gonna just hold the line.
Oh no,
so-
I was staying there, but afterwards I could have the skeleton attack the wolf on its turn.
That's not how
But
that works.
Wait.
Sorry.
No. Oh.
No. It takes its initiative right after your turn, so it goes now. What is the
Okay,
action
yeah,
that it's taking? Readying an action?
Oh. He's gonna attack the wolf.
There's no wolf to attack unless it moves out.
Wait, what? Oh, it's flying, isn't it? It could go flying up.
Yeah, go nuts. If you want to come to me, you said it's a skeleton.
What? Yeah, he has pretty good range.
It only has
It is.
flight if it's a spirit.
I'm so confused right now.
What?
Did
I
you
thought it's
read
a
the
ghost
spell?
race. Ghost Tree Spirit. Yeah, it's. Yeah, speed, fly.
Hover, ghostly only.
Well, I
Fly
thought the
40. Hover is in parentheses. Ghostly only.
Yeah, for the hover.
Its
right?
walk speed is 30 feet.
Oh my god, I forgot about
Oh
that.
my. Oh, I thought the appendix is like hovers only, since the
No,
ghostly can.
fly
No,
40, hover. Ghost only.
sorry, I am dumb.
Summit. Let's look at it together.
I
I
just
just.
I just look at the summon undead thing.
Sure.
And I don't see the stat block or anything.
The spell doesn't say the effects?
No, it just says ghostly, putrid, skeletal.
Yeah.
That's
So
what it is.
it's only able to fly if it is a ghost.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was.
Just like it doesn't have extra hit points if it's a skeleton, and its
Yeah, I don't
speed
think it
is
has.
better when it's a skeleton.
Yeah, because I think I looked through them before, like, joining the game, trying to be ready for this, but I guess
Sure.
I
You
am
were
not.
not. Yeah,
I
'cause
was not.
The skeleton can cast Grave Bolt. That's its
Mhm.
special function.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the future guy can use Rotting Claw. Again, it's a hot mess of a stat block. But anyways, are you shooting a Grave Bolt?
Yeah, I'm shooting a Grave Bolt.
Okay. Should be able to just click it on the stat block, the word Grave Bolt.
Yeah, but I can't open the.
Select the undead token, hold shift, double click it.
Hold shift, double click it. Okay, thank you. Then attack.
Grave Bolt.
Yep.
Okay, so this will add your proficiency bonus plus your
Bonus.
charisma modifier, but that won't hit.
Okay. Well, that'll be it then.
Cool. Now he's gonna move.
Mhm.
And he's going to attack. Let's see. I'll just rip the skeleton apart, I guess. It would appear as the easiest form of aggress. It's going to make 2 attacks. Hit.
Oh, okay.
And I believe its AC is increased by your proficiency bonus.
Or the spell's level.
Spell's
I
level,
believe.
so 3rd,
Oh,
okay.
14. Yeah, so it'd be 14.
17 would be the total.
Oh, 17. Okay.
It's 14 plus.
14 plus, got you.
And so that will hit as well. And then it will do a total of 28 damage after the math. And the creature has 20 hit points, and so it's dead. You can delete the token, please.
Okay. Bloop.
That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Provokes opportunity attacks from the zombies. It doesn't care. Provokes an opportunity attack from the skeleton. Doesn't care. Provokes opportunity attack from the dwarf. Did you have your dagger drawn?
No.
Shield it is. And you can't take a bonus action to smite, so no damage.
Yep.
Then it'll go to a pack of wolves. Let's see. Rushing towards what it smells this way. Another pack of wolves. Coming up here. Another werewolf. Who will join Emil in combat. The guy who was at the fire. Coming around the way. Followed by even more wolves. Okay, that is it for the werewolf's turn. Inweir, you're up. If you're talking, you're muted, by the way.
Sure am. So I said start making my way downtown.
Yep.
Walking fast.
And these just look like regular wolves, but again, it's hard to tell. Copyright! That was too good. It might pick up the censors, you guys.
And my sheet is
I don't
frozen.
think I'm
I'm
good enough for
reloading.
that. Nope.
Oh my. Great time. Awesome.
That's it. This is the last session we're doing these character sheets. I'm going to see if I can't revert them back to 2014 sheets. This is just... actually, I'll wait until Wednesday's over. They said they're updating them tonight and tomorrow. So, if they are not fixed the way I feel like they should be fixed by Friday, I will absolutely just change everything back to post.
The Great Purge.
I will do it. This we have been at this since September. This is absolutely horrid. This is why I want to play other games like Cyberpunk. Their character sheets work. Sorry, and what were you casting?
Sorry, second range, and
sure, and trying to have a character sheet work. I get it. It's a tough world out here. We got stuff happening. We got stuff going on. We got stuff breaking, bonking.
I'm gonna throw a fireball.
Okay.
Down here.
Can you draw me a line to that location using the ruler function, please?
Right.
Okay. So, I just want to make sure you understand something. It is clipping that edge. So, I think if you move 1 square to the right, you should be fine. Yeah. That should be fine. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage on that. Yeah, that's perfect. It'll miss everything, or it'll hit everything except for this one on the edge.
Alright, big money, no whammies. Actually,
We love fireball.
I think this is a great time to do a chaos surge.
Yes, it is.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll get ready
If
for
you
that then.
blind us all again,
chaos.
I'm gonna smack you.
I believe the wild magic happens after the spell is cast, right?
Actually, I might not be able to since this is a dexterity save, right? Does that make sense?
No.
Wait, how do I?
Wild Magic Surge. Your spell casting can unleash. Once returned, you can roll 1d20 immediately after you cast a sorcery spell with a spell slot. If you roll a 20, roll on Wild Magic Surge. You said you're going to Tides of Chaos it. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I don't think that
Oh,
works.
because you're going to have to Wild Magic Surge anyways, but Tides of Chaos only works when you're doing a d20 test, which is not this.
Yeah, so I'm not. Yep.
Hmm.
So
Well,
that's
you're
just
still
gonna be
Wild
fire.
Magic Surging. You're going to roll a d20, and if you roll a 20, you'll create the magical effect. But yeah. So, spell first. Fireball.
Well, first fireball. There it is.
Okay. So, yeah, pretty sure that that's just going to obliterate all the wolves. Except that one. And then... check. This fucking guy, the guy who was sitting next to the fire with his wolves, just starts screaming out as he's burning and dies. Okay. And we roll a d20.
Oh no.
Not a 20, so no wild magic. Okay. Faye, you're up.
I wasn't done moving.
Oh, go ahead.
Was additional movement with a full action or a bonus action for some reason? I can't think of it right now.
What? To dash?
Yeah.
It's an action.
Okay.
Unless you're
Okay, never mind.
or a monk.
Yep, I moved the rest of my 5.
Okay.
Beguiling strands. I would have to be right next to them to do it, right? Because it's touch.
Correct.
Okay. I want to move my cloud of daggers to the last guy.
The wolf.
Yeah, this one right here.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
9.
Okay, it's still alive.
And
I believe it's an action to move it, right?
it's a spell. Yeah, spell action.
Yep. So then you have movement and bonus action still.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go around the corner.
Okay. Follow Inweir so you don't get mobbed by wolves.
Yeah, and that's it.
Drumgar.
I'm going to draw the dagger. Can I still use the shield as a shield?
Yeah.
Cool. Then I am going.
I believe we agreed. One-handed, it is just a shield. Two-handed,
Yep.
it is a dueling shield.
Yep, I can't use it as a weapon one-handed.
Correct.
I think I'm gonna try. Take a step back and see if that does anything.
Okay.
No?
Nothing, because you were standing next to an ally.
Right. I didn't know if they had reached this one.
Oh, no.
Okay, cool. And then I'm going to.
As you approach these two, so that'd be Zuleika and this wolf here, who I will give you inspiration for free if you can remember her name, are fighting Kirill.
Hortensia.
No, not you. I said Zach. Chill. And that's not correct either.
That's
so.
cool. I don't remember. I'm just gonna take the dodge action, honestly.
Okay. Trim guard done. Bay, you're up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swap for my. Actually, let's see. Definitely want my dagger, my silver dagger.
Yes.
And we're gonna stab a bitch. Oh
Oh no!
Okay. Roll a d20.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. You just kind of trip and fumble as the Kirill is very much engaged with the two ladies. Or three ladies even. So, yeah, nothing happens for you. And that's your turn, unless you have movement or bonus actions.
Bonus action dodge.
Okay. Don't think that's an option.
I don't know what my options are then.
Okay. Just read your
I
character sheet. That's all I ask. If you can.
before.
Sometimes Roll20 won't let you. It's okay.
Uncanny dodge reaction.
Uncanny dodge is a reaction. Yeah. Aveline, you're up.
Bonus action offhand attack.
Yeah. You don't have an offhand weapon, so.
So I only have one enemy in the immediate vicinity, or
So you believe that one of the two over here are an enemy. It looks like this group are kind of fighting amidst themselves. Hard to tell for sure which one's which. And then, yeah, this one is definitely Carol, the one who kind of rushed forward.
Steady.
And then there's a guy like all the way in the back though, but I think you said he was friendly.
Yeah, you definitely don't see him right now.
I don't see this guy. Oh, how do I do that?
You just hold down your mouse to ping. Oh, that's a friend. You came from the north side and are attacking people who are coming from the south.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
All right. I don't like. I'm gonna get away from that person there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it with.
Okay, that'll provoke an opportunity attack, so he will swing.
What? I wasn't.
Were you
Wait,
Jason?
oh. No, I was
You
like
were here, right?
faced away.
Yeah.
Or,
No.
Wait,
You're right
here? Or
You're
was I
right. You're
there?
right here.
Yeah, I
You're
moved
right
up
there.
to you because I wanted to fight you.
Oh, diagonal counts?
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
not Hero Quest.
No,
Hero
man.
Quest.
Or Kingdom Death
Oh.
or whatever you're playing that only does side by sides. Hero Quest, you have to get a.
Speaking language, I understand. I understand Kingdom Death. You see.
Yeah, well, you should play Hero Quest. It's awesome, but whatever.
Great. I love that game.
If you get a
I think I
long
got a
sword,
chance to
if you get a long
You're
sword
doing
or
it.
quarterstaff, you can attack at diagonals. Otherwise, you can't. But yeah, if you want to
No.
disengage, you can bolt away, or you can just take the attack.
No, I'm not gonna take the attack. I will just disengage.
Okay. Then you move away. If you have a bonus action, you can take it. If not, we'll move to null.
Bonus action. He's gonna spread out wings here. He's gonna do Draconic Flight.
Okay.
How high is the ceiling?
Great question. 10 feet high.
Okay, about over here.
Lower.
Like more-
Yeah, lower there. It's closer to 8 feet. So you descend down a tunnel way into a deeper space.
Okay, well, before doing that, for that movement, he is going to start blasting
Okay.
on both attacks on the main boss.
Bofa?
Yep. No, the one here. Okay.
Shoot.
Yep, you got it. When sheep can do it.
That'll hit.
26. And the other one.
That'll hit.
15.
Oh no, I'm kidding.
Oh, that. Okay, and the damage. It's agonizing blast. Yeah, 14. Yep, and it must make a wisdom saving throw because of Form of Dread.
This is against frightened.
Yeah, against Frightened. I think DC 15 since it's based on my spell casting modifier. Yeah.
Okay, succeed.
Oh, okay. Now he's gonna move down. So he's down here. Boop. And it's still like 10 feet up here in this bigger room.
8 feet. It's lower ceiling here.
Okay. You just gotta 10, 15, 20, 30.
It opens up a bit on this side, but yeah, mostly for the like bottom left half of the cave. It's lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be it.
All right. It'll go to them. Everybody adjacent to Kirill can go ahead and make an opportunity attack.
Oh, look.
So the only person who matters for me actually would be Bay. That'll hit. Damage. And you can sneak attack. Okay, so that'll annoy him.
Is sneak in there?
Yeah, it's
Did
in
I
there.
have it?
3d6. That'll annoy him, but he is very much in like wolf mode and bolts after the person who was the only one who dealt damage to him up until that point. So he definitely feels bad about the fact that he should have just stayed there and murdered the drow. But when he gets the null, he is going to leap at you and claw and bite you. The bite will crit.
Oh, of course. Yep. All right.
Unfortunately, not a lot of damage, but I need a con saving throw from you.
Con, you got it.
Total damage is going to be 8, and you failed a con saving throw. So, what that means is you are now afflicted with the curse of lycanthropy.
Oh my god, where Dragonborn?
I wear a Dragonborn.
The claw attack will
How does
hit
that even-
without critting. It will do 12 points of damage, so a total of 20 damage total.
So the
Don't worry about
crit
curse of
did less
lycanthropy.
damage.
Yeah, but gave you lycanthropy.
Happy.
And
Yeah,
the slash did 12, yeah. So total of 20 damage, and you have lycanthropy. Okay.
Johnny
Great.
also has madness.
Madness. Oh, yep, madness. Got a
Yeah.
wisdom
Correct.
saving throw.
So
Thank you.
I actually need 2 wisdom saving throws because I dealt damage to you twice.
Nola's cooked, man.
Once-
Oh my god.
Yeah, so if you remember your problem, it's going to
Yeah,
last for an
An
hour.
hour.
So you
an
don't need to
hour
make
going
madness
forward
saves
attack.
for an hour. I guess that's
True.
good. But yeah, you are going to have disadvantage on all ability checks from this point forward.
That bite made him a bit fuzzy.
Yep. Then more wolf fighting over here. This is just happening. Everybody who has looked at that combat, so I'd say Drumgar and Bay and Aveline, you can tell that it looks like the 2 top tokens are fighting the southern token. And then Bianca will... Oh, sorry. Bianca will not do anything because these wolves are going to attack in here.
You're back.
They have advantage because they're attacking target together as a pack. And miss, hit, hit. I need you to make 2 dexterity savings. Let me double check because I'm just having a field day, man. I really...
Sure.
Hold on.
I mean, we don't have to do them.
Yeah, no, you're right. Sure, you're right.
Nope.
Oh, cool. We actually don't, because in 2024 they don't have that trait anymore. It doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. Or if it does, it's not being shown. So yeah, they'll hit.
My
and-
13 armor class? No.
Yeah, one of them actually missed with advantage, so that's pretty pathetic. But you're gonna take a total of. Roll?
A total of what?
I said roll? I'm trying to have it roll. It's going to be 13 damage total. And wow, they got big.
Whoa.
And they
What
got
the
big.
hell?
Great.
And they got me.
At least for 2 seconds.
I'm going to
Yeah.
fucking scream. I'm going...
They're different. They're different wolves now.
Yeah.
Okay.
From dire wolves to
I thought
They
you
were
were gonna
never
be a
dire
butt-
wolves. That is it. This wolf is going to retreat and it will call out. You can hear wolves communicating with each other through growls and barks to the south. The presumption is that there are more wolves that way. Inweir, you're up.
I'm going to. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay. Move behind Aveline and Faye and hope that they don't.
Yep.
Faye hides behind Avel.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Faye, you're up.
Okay, I want to. If okay, so moving cloud of daggers, I could only use a cantrip if I move it, right?
No, that's not correct.
Okay.
So if you read Cloud of Daggers, it says as a magic action you can move it. What that means is that your action is being used and it's considered a spell-like function. So they'll have determinatory clauses prior to it. So it'll be like magic action or like tool action or something to that effect. So your turn, your primary thing that you're going to be doing as an action is moving the cloud.
Moving. Well then, okay, I got it now. All right. So.
And the one on the right or your character's left will be the one that took it last time.
I remember. So I want to move it, but I want to move it to the one in the middle.
Okay. And then damage.
Oh. 11.
That'll kill it. They have exactly 11 hit points.
Hell yeah.
Movement.
Heck yeah, I'm going behind Inweir.
It's a conga line.
Drumguard.
There's just no point in dodging if nobody's gonna try to hit me, right? So
That's fair. Oh, wait, sorry. Initiative 1. I apologize. Zuleika will rush down here. Concerned look on her face. And Emil and them will continue fighting here. Bianca will rush in between everybody here and start barking at the dogs. They seem to be holding their ground. Okay, Drumguard go.
Wolves don't bark.
And then the wolf that's down there with you, Null, is scared and kind of like trying to move itself away. If you'd like, you can make a nature or animal handling roll.
Nature, animal handling.
Your choice.
And add disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go
'Cause you
turn
suck.
that. Oh, yep. Hey, I'm mad. What are you talking? I don't suck. Animal handling or nature? I
Hurt his
think it's
feelings.
both the same thing. You know, nature. 4.
Yeah. Don't know why that werewolf is not specifically helping. Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action cast Divine Favor.
Okay.
And then on the
Dagger.
with the dagger, yeah.
Okay. And then you're moving around her. You can get one more space. I did the math. It's fine. It
I don't know. Right here.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. But yeah, I am still attacking her.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Don't attack her. She's on your team.
Her.
Oh,
no,
him.
No, not her. Him.
Sorry.
We're not Team Jacob here.
15 will hit on the nose.
Cool.
What are you talking about?
Is there an easy way to do?
We're always Team Jacob.
Incorrect.
Mm.
No, I don't know. We'll just have to do it this way.
Okay, and then a d4. Okay, so that will drop the werewolf. Upon his demise, he drops to the ground. Pausing the music here. Zuleika is going to let out a very fierce cry. You'll notice that the ones that are facing off against Bianca, Aveline, and Inweir kind of like cower and kind of back down and kind of back away. And then the one that's fighting Emil in this one will kind of move away very suddenly and kind of like turn around and kind of face them off. You can then hear a bunch of calls back that sound like they're more of yelps than calls coming from inside the cave, but closer to the mouth of the cave. I'll go ahead and go through everybody. We're going to remove the turns for the initiative count, though, unless you just are absolutely psychopaths. Go
Yeah.
ahead and tell me what you do in this immediate aftermath, Johnny. Windmill.
I guess he's gonna catch breath, considering he got bit, scratched,
Stromgar.
and feeling
How roughed up are you?
HP wise, he's pretty fine, but
Okay.
I mean mentally and
If
not very fine.
if you'd like, go ahead and make a medicine check, Drumgar, since you asked that question. Yeah, you would see that there's a bite mark on his shoulder, and it definitely looks like it's infected. And I would say, too, with just kind of understanding of werewolves and lycanthropy, being kind of kitten, part and parcel of the religion, you're aware that he currently has the disease of lycanthropy. So if you wish to, you could use lay on hands. I believe they still have the function to do it, to cure it. Now, you would know if he is allowed to live in the full moon phase, that's when the lycanthropy will basically turn on.
Hold on. It
We still
says
in-
I can expend 5 hit points to remove the poison condition from the creature.
Wow, did they take away disease?
Damn.
That's fine.
Love that.
Just like I'm reading new fucking rules. That's what it says, right? Poisoned, not diseased.
Yeah, that's certainly exactly what it says.
That's fucked up.
Isn't that fucked?
Yeah. Poison.
Wait, don't we
Condition.
have the?
I guess they
I think
changed
we-
it to a bonus action. They made it less functional on the disease side.
Yep.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I
Did
said
we
I
go
thought we
out
had
of-
the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Did we go out of?
Initiative? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go through everybody. I'm just checking to see if Zach has anything besides that. No.
You see Trump card just reach into his pouch, take out a little bit of holy water, and like flick it at Null.
Little devil do ya.
What are you? What are you doing? Wait, stop!
You might not have much time there, boss.
Faye, what are you doing in the immediate aftermath?
I'm
Oh, sorry, Faye.
Moving in.
Yeah, I get them mixed up too. I get, but you are one, so that's weird. Faye.
I'm gonna.
Faye. Faye. I'm sorry.
The bard or the rogue?
Faye. F. Fluff. 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 But
But I'm after Drumgar.
there's no initiative count. I'm just looking at.
You know what? Whatever. Do what you want. You might trick him.
Has anyone said we're
you
done
took-
fighting?
We're not fighting.
No.
But
But do like I know. I'm over up in this corner.
They're
Yeah.
You just heard, like, this
they're
huge-
cowering, and there's a wolf that you are pretty sure is on your team that's basically telling them off.
Yeah, you better run, you.
They're not running. They're just like cowering. Like you're familiar with animals, right? Like you've heard of them. Have you heard of these things? These things called animals. You know how like there's like one that's like a
I hate
leader.
you.
For
Stop
years.
it.
No?
There's like one
Alright.
that's like a leader type, and then there's like the
Oh,
ones that are
wait.
not.
Wait,
wanna
wait a
It's
move-
the
second. There
Sigma.
is?
It's
No
the Sigma.
way!
They
wanna move
mostly
my cloud
disproved
of
pack
daggers
theory in the
over.
last like couple decades, but
No, what I'm saying is, it's
Yeah.
like
It's
this
the
one
Sigma.
is this one's doing what's called rule by might. I didn't use the word alpha intentionally. I don't believe in that shit. This one very much is bigger than them and is basically like growling and telling them off, and they are agreeing.
Oh,
It's a turf war.
okay. Then I would like walk up to Aveline and be like, "Are we done? Are we still fighting?"
Eveline's just gonna like shrug.
I'm gonna move my cloud of daggers over to the one that has like 1 hit point left.
Okay, you put it out of its misery.
Because I'm like, I don't know if we're done. He's hanging on, right?
This guy who's all by himself, he's like cowering, right? And then his wounded friend does so likewise. And then the one in the middle is just being blendered in the center, and then it's just like, it like goes off screen, and you see parts of the wolf fly, and the other wolf's like, oh. And then
I surrendered, okay?
this wolf will turn and look at you and growl. Like, you can kind of see that it's not like an angry growl, it's more of like a hey kind of.
Alright, that's
Stop
enough.
it. Stop it.
Gonna be like shrug, like
Okay, then I'm just gonna do Bay last because it's funnier this way. So Aveline, what are you doing after that?
Man, this is a time where you need like a tin can full of like dry beans, and you can just like shake it and make yourself look bigger.
Ah!
I believe that's bears.
Oh my
That's
God.
bears.
Oh, that
Oh.
black bears. Don't do that, brown bears. Do not do that. Black bears.
They'll be like, bet.
And don't do it with werebears.
If I'm not if I'm
Yeah,
not
or
close to
polar
a
bears.
bear, I'm just assuming I'm cooked. Like it's fine.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
I'll go live with the bears.
Well,
So-
do we keep on killing?
Yeah, it definitely looks like that wolf that you think was with you at the beginning is saying don't in wolf talk.
Okay. All right. All right.
Magpie, I'll let you go before John. I already went Johnny. Johnny said he's
I'll
rolling.
jump first.
You can go ahead.
Oh, it's my turn now?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Would have been funnier is if Kimmy just started talking like it was her turn again.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay,
Bay,
You
bee.
cannot have chicken. Stop it.
I don't want chicken.
She's gonna come this way, kind of check to make sure that those two are, I guess, alive.
Okay.
And then come down here to check on, I guess, the kids and Null, I guess.
In the aftermath, what will end up happening is Zuleika and Emil will basically go around to the others and will Kirill, who is in human form, in front of you, Null, she actually pulls out a sharp silver dagger, like yours, but it seems to be quite nicer, and drag it through his neck and pull his head clean off of his body. Well, it's not clean. It's a bit less clean than
It's a little messy.
Yeah,
Nice.
there's skin and flesh and sinew kind of tearing from the neck bone as she pops it right off. And then she'll go ahead and drag that around to everybody, showing that she's killed her competition and is effectively an old Osirian telling everybody, if you wish to take my place, you can challenge me and my friends.
I'll reply. I don't think anyone's gonna do that.
I don't think she was challenging you.
She's not challenging you guys. She's on your team. Okay.
Ma'am.
No, I'm telling her nobody's gonna challenge her. Nobody's gonna challenge her. She's being
Awesome.
She's being scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a show of force. You have to do it. You have to do it.
She is showing her force, and everybody in the space, which is quite a lot of werewolves and regular wolves, They swear to it, and then she comes to you. After mounting the head on a spike out front, she comes back inside and says, "The children are yours to take with you." Emil says, "If the burden of traveling with children is a problem to you, I will take them back to the town, if you trust me."
What if
just-
while she's walking around, doing that stuff, we could take all that treasure in front of the statue that you're eyeing, Null?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't want to
Mm.
fight these people.
Well, that does sound tempting, but we gotta keep allies. And
I
doing
mean,
that,
yeah, if you want to take the kids, be my guest.
oh yeah, the kids, let them handle that. Probably trust him more than trust us with. In all honesty.
Don't be saying that out loud. That's just
What do you mean?
You just said you
and-
were bad people earlier,
yeah.
and you didn't. You were about to give them up.
Do you want us to go with you to deliver the children?
If you'd like to accompany me, absolutely fine. I don't have to deliver them though. If you're going, I just
Well, which town were they going to?
Here.
Cracks.
I want to elbow Enweir.
What?
No. I don't travel with children. Diapers.
Oh, right.
None of them are that young. Yeah.
I don't know that. Diapers.
And I guess it's not a disease. Disease is a curse. So yeah, we'd have to remove it with remove curse anyways.
I'm like, they're 8, 9, 10 years old.
It's not coming from the paladin.
Oh.
I can be in charge of
really
the children if you guys really need me to. If you're so opposed.
Emil says, "I can take them back. It's absolutely fine. If you don't have time for it, I don't mind. I was heading back to Krex anyways." Zuleika says, "When will you be attacking Gulthias' castle?"
Oh right, yeah.
Once we do this one thing, we go up to the mountain.
Someday.
I will move myself and my pack from here. I will move to a location near to there. Are you familiar with the Great Gate? The Toranian Gate.
Oh. That sounds familiar, yeah.
That sounds super familiar.
I will meet you there. When you arrive there, look for the sign of green flame.
Cool.
I can thank you for the eternity of my life and unlife, and it would not be enough for what you've done. Thank you in your aid here. And hopefully the children are welcome back into their own packs.
You think they wouldn't take them back?
She kind of shrugs.
Hmm.
Emil says, "I hear rumors that some of their children upon death are torn out of their graves. So Krex is a weird place."
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
We took care of that.
Yeah, we took that. Problem shouldn't be
Well, then it should be great. Yeah.
There's any that they don't want, take them to that big house. They lost a couple kids
Okay, I'll take them to
that weird grave robber guy.
the big house. Nods. Emil will go with the kids. If you are planning on leaving from here and making moves on the map, I'll go ahead and move us back to the big map. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do in the Wolf's Den.
So, Drumgar, what do you mean by I don't have much time?
Well, that's a bite on your arm, isn't it?
Well, yes, they're wolves. They tend to do that.
Right.
Well,
You
know
haven't
that big
heard
one-
about what happens when one of them bites another one?
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Mostly for you.
kind of for us.
When
too.
he turns into a werewolf, he can also be the best call you.
When he turns into a werewolf, dibs on leader?
Okay.
Hey,
Works for
we're
me.
just, I'm gonna fix this problem one way or another.
Yeah,
What?
when you turn into a werewolf and we kill you.
This is
Yeah,
all.
what? Wait,
Is
wait.
it-
Do I?
Go ahead.
I have the elixir of health.
Do
Is
you?
that any? I do. We got 2 of them. One of Aveling.
I can't
They
remember
gave-
exactly what it says. Let's take a look.
This when you drink this potion, it cures any disease afflicting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions.
Do you want to drink it?
I think we just
Yeah.
established that this is a curse, not a disease.
hmm
Yeah. Oh, he's desperate.
You
But
drink
yeah, he's
the
gonna
potion.
drink.
It does nothing. But of course, you don't feel much besides the fact that that wound is healing, despite any healing you attain.
Do you think
Hmm.
he could still fly as a werewolf? Because that would be
Oh my God, that'd
cool.
be so cool.
Oh yeah,
Probably harder
Like,
to kill, too. That'd be fun.
You think he could still do like the stuff?
Oh yeah.
Flying
What is-
flame breath werewolf, huh?
And flame breath.
Maybe we
Have
should
my
just
scales
let
is-
him turn. I don't.
Do I-
Say.
I
Pretty
changes
sure
form
that
of self?
vampire guy hasn't seen that before.
Do I keep my scales? Do I get fur?
We're gonna find out.
Horn? I don't want to find out.
Why not? It'll
Doesn't-
be fun, no?
It'll be fun. Not for me. I don't want to be furry. I like my scales.
You might just be a scaly wolf. We don't know.
And furry's not
Yeah.
so bad.
How would you? Oh, it looks at the beard.
Strokes
Oh, it's
beard.
at the beard. I mean, it looks good on you, but I don't know about me though. Isn't there? It's got to be some way to deal with this. I hope.
We go skin what's his butt and then wrap Null in his pelt so he can see what he'll look like as werewolf dragon born.
Jacket. Hmm.
I'll take that as a no.
To be honest, I am really interested in how that's gonna look like, though. But
Okay, what are we doing?
That was what I was about to ask.
me and I was hoping I could find, hopefully, a cure for this lycanthropy before any serious changes happens. But
You know anyone who can cast remove curse?
isn't that like a religious
Would
thing?
any of us know how to get rid of lycanthropy?
So, Drumgar knows the spell Remove Curse is a cleric, paladin, warlock, wizard spell. That is a 3rd level spell. It's cast as an action. Touch cures the affecting creature of a curse. It can be memorized by a cleric. It can be learned by a warlock. And it can be inscribed in a book of a wizard.
Have we met any of them?
You have a cleric in your
You-
party.
you have-
right
I know
now.
that.
Hey.
You have a cleric.
So yeah, I mean,
I know
I-
that.
Yeah, but have we met any?
Yeah, that's a fair question. Fair question. I think technically you have had a formal greeting with Aveline that's happened. The other person that I think would have been capable of it would have been the abbot, but you butchered him.
Definitely. That's
For
what
no
I
re-
was trying to.
For no
No
reason.
reason whatsoever.
We
For
even
You
not-
can kill him.
I know that the
Oh.
cleric back in Toranya would not have been helpful. He was kind of out of his, well outside of his depth in a lot of regards.
Well, can't we just wait a
Um,
day? Like, can't
Yeah.
we just go back to town, wait a day, and then I can have the spell ready in the morning?
Absolutely an option.
So we just
Yeah.
I
travel
would
with.
appreciate.
Yeah, travel with Emil. You head to
Yeah.
Krex. You find a place to stay, the Abbey, or you could stay with the Burgomaster again. What would you like to do of those two options?
Are there
The
any
Abbey.
children that are rejected by their families?
Oh, no. Everybody's taken
Okay.
back in, no problem.
Okay.
Why? What would
Oh,
you
that's
have
good.
done?
Giving them to the burgomaster and be like, here for your sad wife.
Oh yeah, it is your.
Yeah,
I mean, we
Here,
could
take
have
these kids instead.
some squires.
that's what typically works, like when you
Yeah.
when you lose a child, just get
Give him
a new
another
one.
one.
baby.
Whatever.
Replace the goldfish with one that looks almost like it.
Like it's like an off-brand of goldfish. It's like instead of like the one that smile,
Like, here,
the snack that
lost
smiles
the
back,
sun.
it's the snack that
Her
frowns
hair,
back.
I don't know.
Look, I know how much you love children, so look what I got you.
I replaced your
literally.
goldfish with a different goldfish. We had a puppy, Dad.
Literally, yeah.
But if you stay with you staying with the Burgomaster for the night?
No, I don't
Mm.
care. No,
What
let's
is
go to
this
the
like a-
Abbey. Let's check on our Quasimodo friend.
Okay.
Oh yeah, true.
If you're staying at the Abbey, I need someone to roll a D100.
Sure. I'll do it.
Okay. In the middle of the night, you would see that there does appear to be a strange red glow well off in the distance over to the east. This strange red glow on just initial inspection looks like a weird red
Sun?
comet.
Oh.
Upon closer inspection, though, you would note that it appears to be 5 red lights that seem to be moving together as one. And it almost looks like they make out the silhouette of a horse in the sky.
Ooh.
But
Okay.
it's way off in the distance and only visible because of its brightness being illuminated greatly by the mists themselves.
Pretty cool.
Other than that, nothing really special happens at the Abbey, and you're able to get a long rest. Experience for that situation would have been 800 total per person. And you have a new fresh day, and you're starting from Krex, which you're already on. Great.
Pretty sure those lights were aliens.
That sounds
Hmm.
great to me.
Yes, it was a UFO that we saw.
I do like the sheet as far as like adding
No,
experience and stuff.
no.
Yes,
I don't want to hear anything nice about it right now. I'm angry. I'm mad at it.
Oh,
it's very
Yeah, it's-
beautiful, John.
Listen,
it's stinky.
Yes.
that's what I want to hear about it.
That was profound.
Sorry.
I do what I can. So, yeah. Your next play, wherever you'd like to move to.
Hey, Evelyn. You help me out here with
Yes.
This
Do you,
thing he's gonna.
So when you prepare your
Uh.
spells in the morning, you should have a total number of spells prepared equal to your level plus your wisdom modifier. I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, that's wrong. That's incorrect. You have a total number of spells equal to 9 because it's now locked in at a set number. So just prepare your spells and make sure one of those spells is remove curse.
Okay, so you want me to actually switch it out and do it?
Yeah.
Or just remember?
No, I need you to prepare spells because
Alright.
you're a spellcaster, and that's the chore that you agreed upon when you picked this class.
Okay, let me figure out how to do
I
that.
think you should just leave them. I think having a draconic werewolf sounds awesome.
Any problems
Well,
with that,
I
Zach?
mean,
He's gonna eat us, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, that makes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah.
they seem
Yeah.
sane in there. I mean,
No. Like
no.
it'll be a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, I do want to see the image of that happening though. Me
It's
as the
not.
player.
If
No.
it's being cured right now, it's being cured right now.
Yeah, I know.
If it's
What
not
was
being
the-
cured right now, you have 4 days before the full moon, so
What was the name again?
remove curse.
I've removed curse this whole time, and I'm not doing it.
You do?
Just
No, I'm
want
just
me-
kidding.
want
I'm just
me-
kidding. I don't.
Bards can't read it
I
I was
anyway.
like, geez, you want me to turn it to?
Hilarious.
So the reason I didn't want to switch them out is because I'm legitimately like struggling with how to actually do this.
Sure, let's go
so-
ahead and discuss it. That way it's easy for others to do it as well. So if you go to your spells category, your tab
Yes.
on spells, there's a button on the right that says manage. Do you see that?
Oh yeah, I was there. Yep.
Then you'll see that a bunch of your spells have prepared clicked and some don't. Okay?
Mhm.
Now there are spells that say that they're leveled, and then there's some that say that they're cantripped. You need a total of 9 spells that are not cantrips prepared. The cantrips are always prepared. If a spell is not present on that list, you have to go to the compendium and type, in this case, remove curse, and then drag it and drop it into your spell list, where as it
Gotcha.
is not prepared, it will appear in your managed list, but not your spell list. And so now you should be able to select it as a prepared spell.
So you see, and maybe I'm crazy for thinking this is how this would work. I just went to the add spell tab and thought I could just type it in there, like, any reasonable person would.
That
But-
functionality should never have been anticipated to work. That it is Roll 20 doing its 2024 shenanigans. I'm going to
Also-
continue being a grump about it.
I do have an offhand weapon. I have my psychic
You
blade.
did not
or
have
my-
it drawn.
I have my Beyblade, if you will.
You should have been using
just-
those from the onset, because those would have just done regular damage to it.
So
Because they deal
It's
psychic
psychic.
damage.
it's a psychic blade, though, right?
Yeah, they deal psychic damage. So yeah, those would
Yeah,
definitely
but like
be...
it's not like an actual physical blade. It's
Yeah.
just
No, I know. I'm aware.
so I could have
You
used it.
Could have if you'd remember they existed. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
I just wanna
wasn't
be sure-
how they work.
I want to be sure, you guys. I don't mean to sound like an asshole. I really don't. I don't want to sound like a dick. But we are 15 sessions into it. Roll20 has been a complete bastard this whole time. But
Okay.
holy shit, we should know what our characters do. Come on,
I've never used it.
no worries.
before,
Yeah, you
so-
shoot the bow, and that's solid. It's a good practice because you don't get into melee. But yeah, with the psychic blades, you definitely can have 2 of them at the same time and get 2 attacks. It'll be an action, bonus action.
Oh, that's cool. The psychic blades.
And they do psychic damage, which means they ignore shit that would be problematic, like werewolves.
Okay.
They are
Oh, remember
100% the best tool
Oh.
you have for murdering werewolves.
Oh, that's my.
Just
worst
remember
nightmare.
that in kind, because you're probably going to be dealing with a lot more werewolves. Because remember, they serve Gulthias.
Yeah.
This one does not, because
I get-
her brother was tortured at his hand.
All right. Removal has been cast.
Cool. And that's one of your spell slots for the day.
Yes.
which means you are down 1/3 level spell slot for the day.
I sure am.
Well,
Where are we headed?
thank you. Let me say we're gonna head to the mountaintop area because the one fox.
If you
Even
wish to
thing.
do that, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so then, yeah, just it'll be a path that you'll be taking after a total of 10 hexes. Whoever wants to grab the token up and kind of move it along. After 10 hexes, pause there and say, I've moved 10 hexes, and then pick a representative to roll a d20, and we'll see if a random encounter happens or not.
10 hexes.
It's easier to just pick it up and just do it, like, manually.
Oh, okay.
Because you do have pathing as a situation in some of these instances. Okay, so pick a representative and roll a d20.
No.
No.
Let's do a. What?
Pick someone.
Yeah, you're the boss. You can tell them to do whatever you want them to do.
Yeah, because I'm not feeling lucky. I don't want to do it. You got
Who?
scary.
Who's doing it?
Faye.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Well-
Go ahead and move another 10.
Okay. 10. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
And
6,
that path
8.
that you've been, that you first did, you've been down that path several times. So that's why I haven't described anything there. This next pass is going to be a little bit different, though.
9, 10. So I moved 10 there. Okay.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do... Bear with me here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and move this to the map. Okay. So you can see the red line, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
road is pretty clearly identifiable as you come to the base of the mountain. You can see that it goes up this section of rocky structure and then continues onward up Mount Gakis. It looks like it will continue on the Tolania Pass over another high bridge, which is one you have not encountered, but you believe is connected to the same water flow that you had dealt with, or that you had seen rather, coming out of, or right, flowing into the Lake of Bullock. Also, with your spaces that you've moved already, and I just need to check my math real quick. Yep. So it is getting closer to nightfall. You can move a total of 5 more hexes before it is technically nighttime. Before you do that, though, roll a d20 for a random encounter chance.
Okay. Let me go move. You want me to move first, then roll, or
no.
roll
First,
then move?
first roll, then move, and then we'll deal with nightfall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No. Roll first, then move is what I said.
Oh,
Yeah, I said it 2 times. Sorry. It's okay. You heard what you wanted to hear. Okay.
Just listening is not our strong suit.
Back at that.
No.
Back at that.
I already
location.
do that a lot.
Roll a d100, Johnny.
I've been doing so much college and pooped out and
I
listening.
don't even want to do any more stuff, you guys.
No.
You know how many instructions I get all the time?
The time. I know. I want to be my own person for once.
No, you are nothing but a series of rolls.
Dance puppet.
I'm just the dice. Willing to be old.
Okay. As you come up to this portion of the low hill at the base of Mount Gakis, this area near the woods and near the hill, it's very narrow. it kind of creates this section of the divide where you're on the left side. It is craggy rocks as you're kind of coming around the bend, and then on the right side it is standing tall, old growth forests that look like they are grown to a wall like tightness. Like they're all very close to one another, trunk to trunk. But then you come to a point where the left side, where the rocks were, going to clear out to a pass. And near to where you kind of move in this space, it seems like the sunlight that is able to get through the mists seems to be shining in a perfect ray on this one lonely, all by itself cross. A Tavian cross set near a kind of loose but old mound of dirt.
We inspect that. And how far away is it?
It's like maybe 50 feet off the road.
You know what?
I'd like to go look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you head over there, what you see is that the cross and the plot appear to be a grave. On the cross itself, there is a name, and it looks like a date as well. But it is an absolute mess of writing, but it looks familiar. It is an Atavian cross, so this person appears to have been buried in the tradition of Atavius, but it looks like the name is written in a language that is strange and awkward to you. You have religion trained, and after looking at it and kind of dusting it off of snow and dirt, it looks like it's written in Celestial. And you're not terribly familiar with the language. I don't think you can speak it. But for some reason, you can kind of mouth out the name and the syllables that it kind of enunciates to. And the name Saphira kind of falls off of your lips.
Man.
Next to the plot, there's a stone that is very clearly set in a position where it looks like it is shiftable. It's like a hole, like a small little hidden spot. And when you check it out, you would see inside there is a suit of clothing inside of the bag, the bundle that's hidden there. Relatively drab style. I mean, not bad looking. But for some reason, someone hid a set of clothes here.
Oh, I want it.
Guys, clothes.
Sure. Go for it.
You have a bag filled with clothing.
Oh yeah.
Are they ladies' clothes or men's clothes? Or
Great question. Hard to tell, but definitely for a person that is much larger than you are, I would say the person would probably have been about 6 foot tall, and probably somewhere in the vicinity of XXL or XL, kind of just size wise.
they fit on Inweir?
Inweir could wear them, but the legs will definitely be a little kind of. He's got a bit of the what do they call it? Oh gosh, when your pant legs are too short.
High water.
Flooding.
High water. That's it. Yeah, they're a bit high water on it, but everything else fits smoothly. Thank you, Elizabeth, and also whoever said it in the real. Hi. She was behind. She was behind only because of the stall. She was literally I know this.
I think I said basically that, but a different term.
What did you say?
I said flooding, which
Flooding,
is
flood
the
pants.
same thing. Same thing.
Yeah. High waters are floods for sure.
AKA.
She said known as flood pants. You are correct. So great. Yeah.
Yes.
Gain inspiration. Whoever said it first, that was you, Kimmy, right?
Woo! Wait.
No, and then also
I said
flood.
high water. Yeah.
Yeah, and then flood pants you'll get as well. I was doing it in sequence.
I see.
Okay. Does anybody wish to disturb the grave?
No, but does
Everyone
anyone
looks
think
at
it's
Noel.
odd that there's just some clothes sitting here by the grave?
Yeah, they definitely look like they're
That is odd.
separate, and
Kind of cool.
one's older than the other.
Oh,
I-
And it seems like
how old
clean.
are the
It's like-
clothes?
Well, yeah.
Clothes are newish. Like, they may have been in here for 6 days at most.
And like,
The grave's been here
That
for a
means someone's
long
running
time.
around naked.
and I can tell you those clothes didn't belong to this person.
Oh, hope not.
Why would a person be running around naked?
Why?
Plenty of
Why aren't
time
more
where I
people
work.
running around naked?
Have you
Yeah,
thrown
my work too. It's
NPCs at us?
commonplace.
I don't know.
Everybody all at once. I love that answer. It's good. But no. Okay, I want you to think about why a person might be
They're-
naked in
They're
this setting,
a werewolf.
and I'm gonna focus. Oh, someone said it, but I'm gonna focus
They're a
in
werewolf.
on Magpie. Why would a 6-foot-tall, handsome gentleman be naked for no reason?
For fun.
For funsies. Yeah, it's
For
it's
funsies, for
most
a
likely
snack.
a were being's like spot.
Well, they're in a rude awakening when they transform back.
Where the fuck are my pants?
I crawl inside the hollow rock and just like wait there.
Oh,
Hey.
were you looking
Oh,
for?
wait.
Were you looking for a change? Dump your wife. Dump your wife.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
That right there shows.
He immediately.
I do not know why this. I do not know why Bay is so thirsty, but she is.
It's a duality between the two drow. So you gather up the clothes, and you continue on. Now, after 5, go ahead.
I want to dress up and wear the clothes as best I can. So he's gonna wear the shirt, maybe not the pants.
Yeah, make him dapper.
Yeah, I mean, he can wear the pants. They're not like super high water. They're just like a bit high water, you know?
They're not capri.
Yeah, it's not like he's wearing like.
This is the little.
Yeah.
By the time you put them
socket
on,
show.
by the time you put them on in wear and you turn around, he's already like ripped them off.
What? So it's perfectly fine.
Cannot be
Like-
tamed.
Clothing there.
Like picture a dog ripping off one of those like sweaters, just like it got the shirt in his mouth.
Oh my.
My favorite part is the wild like craziness of like he did just let her just change his
Right.
entire outfit, and then waited, and then ah.
These are nice. You're gonna
It
keep
seems
that
like
shirt
them.
on, even if it's shredded. I
They
don't
weren't.
care.
They weren't.
That's what
Not,
I
they weren't
just
nice. They
imagined.
were pretty drab. They're just kind of common clothes.
They were nice for Inwear.
He lights them on fire.
Inwear!
Inwear.
For
What
the
if I
purpose,
need-
Inwear lets me
later.
dress him up. Why can't you just let me dress you up?
for the purposes of comedy, I'm gonna give you 10 first level spell slots to burning hands it for that long.
Oh my god.
Just for that. Okay. Fucking,
I'm gonna kick this walking
fucking
stab
Johnny.
up.
Why'd you
God.
post that picture?
Yeah. That's what I imagined when Edward said I whipped the clothes. That's the first thing that came to my
He keeps saying
Oh, no.
N-word.
Oh,
He
Edward!
does.
Oh my god! We're. It's my Florida man.
So,
No.
if you wish to continue past this point, you'll be traveling up the hill into the night. If you wish to pause here, you can try and find a camp location here if you wish. It's up to you if you want to proceed to the next 5 hexes or pause where you're at.
You know, pretty good omen. He could pause here. Unless any objections from.
I think it's better
Anybody's-
the next 5 up because it's in a corner. Personally,
Okay.
anyone else? Drumgar? Oh, Drumgar.
Oh, just a note on that though. The woods are where bad things come from.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, for this setting.
I just want to mess with that logic in your head a little bit there, Kimmy.
So were you saying we move 5 forward and then 5 more?
No, just
So
5.
10?
You'll get to
Five.
here. You can keep moving after the 5. You don't have to set up camp after the 5. It's just when night is going to fall.
Mhm. Because like this is like more open area. We
And due
able
to
to
the fact
see
that you're
more things.
walking uphill in terrain, 25 hexes is what I'm giving you per day. It'll be less tomorrow because you'll be moving up mountains.
Personally, I'm okay if we keep going.
No.
Got 2 for go.
Go.
Okay. So
Yeah.
then after 5,
Go.
it'll get to nightfall. Once it gets to that point, you see that the mists are very hard to see through. It is very dark and very claustrophobic at this point. Need another d20 roll, and I also need to ask you at this point, if you wish to continue, this will be a point where you will be marching, force marching yourself into the night, which means that you'll need to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 10, to continue on without gaining a level of exhaustion. So first things first, d20 roll to see if you get encountered here. Encounters happen more frequently at night.
Mm-hmm.
And what a terrible
not.
night to have occurs.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling it. I'm just 3. Got a 3.
Okay. So then we will continue on if you wish to force march. Is that what we're doing?
I think we should camp out, not force march. Again, if he goes, any.
You're the boss.
Well, I say we camp here then.
Okay.
Okay.
Pick a representative to be the person who's your scout or, kind of like, wilderness person and have them make a survival roll. This can be helped if another person has survival trained.
Alright. Let's see.
Does someone have survival trained is the question.
Oh, I do not.
I think that was the one. Wasn't that the one skill that we're lacking?
Being
severely?
outside is definitely a deficiency for this party. You're a bunch of city folk.
Oh, I have well, I'm not trained, but I have a +4 in survival.
So you could be the primary. Yeah. You do not have to have the skill to roll it. You have to have the skill trained to be a helper.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I could take first shift then.
Well, we gotta figure out the camp first before we start taking watches. That's gonna be the survival roll. But I'm just checking to see if I think someone stepped away. I'm checking to see if Drumgar does not have survival.
No, I don't. I just got back. I can't help with camp.
And Inweir, I think, doesn't either. Yeah, nobody has survival. So yeah, Aveline, you're rolling to see if you can set up a camp. Go ahead and make a survival roll. That's great.
Okay.
So you managed to find this copse of trees here at the hill, and you managed to find a space that is surrounded by trees who have had the earth kind of pulled away from their roots by quake and also what might have been like water downflow over the course of many generations. So this creates this kind of network of defensible points, and you're able to set up there. If you do not have resistance to cold damage, if we take a camp rest here and we do not set a fire, that means that you will become exhausted over the course of the evening by a number of levels because you're sleeping in the cold. You're trying to kind of fight that unless you have like cold weather clothing and like a fire going. If you have resistance to cold, you're fine.
I suggest we create some warmth.
Yep. If you start a fire, that's going to be easy enough. But the reason why you may not want to, and again, this is possibly for future, is because you are creating a beacon in the midst of the darkness and the mists that's kind of showing
on the
off
side of a
location.
mountain.
Correct. So, again, I understand that's an absolute necessity with that survival roll. You're able to hide it quite a bit to the best of your ability, but we'll go ahead and move into the watch cycle. So, there will be a total of 3 watches. I don't think we've ever done like a real watch cycle situation except like one time inside of the the pyramid. So what I'll ask is since it's been a while, for you to kind of refresher, what are the watches going to be? I heard Aveline said she's willing to take the first watch. It'll be a total of 3 4-hour watches. The drow do not need to sleep for 8 hours. They only need to trance for 4 hours, but you still need to rest for 8 hours. Rest does not mean sleep.
So I'll
Yeah,
take
just
last
relax.
watch.
Last watch for you.
Yeah. I'll take first watch, but at the same time, he is going to ritually cast alarm around us
Okay.
here.
So
So if
you've
anything tries to
set up a grid. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then Aveline and Null on first watch. Who's on second?
I'll do second.
Second for Faye. Third for Bay. Anybody else? Inweir or Drumcar?
I'll take fourth.
Fourth watch. Okay, cool.
Wait, and he designate every creature, like all of us, to not trigger the alarm.
There is no fourth watch.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were
No,
doing
wait.
a bit or not. I just want to make sure that you know that.
I was.
You were doing a bit. Okay, cool, good.
It
Okay,
is now.
so first watch. Aveline, Null, one of you, I don't care which, go ahead and roll a d20.
You got this, Aveline.
And then,
Oh, okay.
and then roll a d100. The other person roll a d100.
Okay.
So you would see that those red lights that you saw the night before seem to be in this region now.
Can you? Okay.
The red lights.
The
red lights.
5 red lights. It seems to be like strangely
US.
That was shaped like a horse.
4 hooves and a mane made of fire.
Okay.
Ghost
Okay,
Rising.
Since you're seeing it, if you'd like, you can go ahead and make a religion roll if you're trained in religion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not.
No fucking idea with a 13. Like, just absolutely not sure.
Really?
Oh, that's
Okay.
weird.
Yep. Okay. Next up would go to waking up people for second watch. Faye, you tranced during first watch, I presume?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're awake. Do you wake up anybody else with you for second watch?
No.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check, and then I want you to go ahead and give me the d20 roll and d100 roll.
20 for perception. A 7 and a 84.
Okay. So, those red lights are probably like in the pass off from ship to ship, or like they're pointed out to you. And you keep an eye on them for a very short time, but you'd see that they continued northward. But northwesterly, kind of like this way instead, right? And then with your perception check, you can also see that there are lights further down the road from you, from your high vantage point, coming out of the forest and into that pass in between the mountains and the structure, or the in between the mountains and the forest. It looks like they're stopping as you're sitting there watching them, and they just kind of, these lights just kind of linger here.
Okay.
Then, who do you wake up for third watch? Or rather,
Bay.
Bay, you probably took your trance during the second watch, so you are up and alert.
Okay.
Same thing. Perception, D20, D100. In perfect undercommon, you translate to Bay that those lights down there, there were lights down there. By the time that your watches ended, they have dissipated entirely. And with that, Bay, nothing seems, come to you or do anything bad during the evening, no craziness. But you would be told about the fiery red lights, which you're seeing in the sky, and they move from about here to about here. So basically, they appear to be going kind of a westerly route.
Okay.
Okay. By the end of your watch, the sun starts to kind of manifest in the sky. Lucky rolls. And everybody kind of starts getting up. Someone amongst your number starts preparing breakfast. And you all start getting ready, preparing your spells, saying your prayers to who you pray to, and the like.
No
And
fourth watch?
there's no fourth watch. Aveline, you can change your prepared spells so you can remove curse.
Yeah.
And put something cooler there.
Indeed.
All right. Anybody have anything they want to do in the breakfast preparing spells section of the day?
Not that I could think of right now.
Do cantrips count as spells?
They do, but they count as cantrips, level spells. They're not prepared. They're always prepared.
Okay, it's
They should have a.
it's fucking up. It's fucking up my count.
We'll get over it. It says cantrip
Okay.
next to it. Just ignore the ones that have cantrip next to them for the count.
Okay. All right. I'm good.
Okay, all right. I'll fight you. So you can move a total of 10 spaces. Again, assuming you go on the path. So if that's the case, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You'll be here. And then go ahead and roll me a d20.
Who hasn't done it yet? I think it's Drumgoer. Wait.
You want a
Yeah.
d20?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then continuing.
Alright.
Pause there. This is at 9, so it's getting close to like 4-ish, 3, late 3 in the day. And when you arrive at this location, the forest breaks to the south, and you can see a very beautiful looking lake that seems to be kind of being fed into from the north, or from the south rather, and spilling out to the north and to the west. Bear with me here. Why is my thing not being cool? You would also note that up ahead of you, there is a massive bridge. And on the far side of that bridge, or maybe it's on this side. Hold on. Let me get the wording right. Why is someone clattering something? What's happening?
They're finishing breakfast.
Breakfast. Yeah, it's the
Oh, I
breakfast.
guess
It's the
I like the
it's
sound
eggs and
effect.
bakey. It's eggs and bakey.
I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what was happening. Stop yelling at me.
You are so traumatized by Roll20 right now.
Always.
Like a little toddler without a nap.
So let me go ahead and reiterate, because we're actually coming at it from angle. So up ahead, you can see that the way up to the bridge is actually kind of blocked to you. So this side here, it goes up, and this side here, on the other side, seems to kind of fall towards like a cliff. At a point right before the tower here, it looks as though you see that. I'll just read the following. The shelf of rock on which the mountain road clings grows narrow. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply toward dark, rolling clouds. To your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog. Ahead, through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes and topped by statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. Set in the center of the wall is a closed iron portcullis, behind which burns a curtain of green flame. On the other side of the dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone topped by golden statues of mighty warriors. And I would say at this point too, because of its late hour, you would see a massive bird, gargantuan bird, fly down, look at the bridge for a moment, and then take off upwards towards the mountain. And this is that scene as you see it.
Oh.
Holy shit.
The bird is there for
That is.
but a moment, does not seem to see you, and then flies up into the air. When I say gargantuan, I mean very, very big. I will move you to a battle map. Bear with me here.
Big bird.
I know it's dark. Hold on.
Oh no, it's Big Bird from Sesame Street.
Oh no, that's Shiro. It's light out enough. You should be able to see what you see, but like again, there are things that are blocking, obscuring vision. I think that is everybody. So, does anybody have any questions? North is actually to the left.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at here.
Sure. This
I
is
see.
this is what it looks like over here as you're coming at it.
Okay.
And then this is what it looks like from a top-down view on the approach. This is the portcullis, and this is the wall that I mentioned that seems to be blocking off the pass, and then this is the tower.
Got it. That makes sense. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then beyond the portcullis is green flame. But from there, like from an angle like further back, you could see further up ahead, and that would be
green flame.
This bridge over here.
Just so I know, how steep is the drop off the cliff?
Oh, it just goes into mist, so you can't actually see a bottom.
Can we stop jumping off mountains? Maybe, like, not make it a habit.
Jump off the mountains. Okay.
You can't change who I am.
You need to be prepared.
To be fair, they fell
Also,
out of window.
my life, my rules.
Right?
Fell
You found
off
us. It's not like we were gone forever. You know, clearly it was a good strategy, or we wouldn't have survived it.
Yeah. You guys lived. You guys lived. So.
Right? It's the
Clearly we're meant to
math
do this,
checks
but we didn't
out.
die. This party is so ridiculous. Like, YOLO. Alright.
Hashtag only one life. Let's go.
Except I think we've all been revived at least once. So you said green fire.
Yeah, so if you look through the portcullis, you actually see that there's a wall of green fire kind of blocking the portcullis.
What's her face told us to look for green fire?
Yes, but at not this location.
Oh. My bad.
Seems a little arbitrary, don't you think?
Green flame, I mean, if they had said, look for a flame, would you have stopped last night and waited for her at the bonfire you lit? You see what I'm saying?
Was it
Many times
green?
do you see a green flame?
I mean, I guess the green flame's a little rarer, but it's not the first time you've seen or heard about green flame in this adventuring. And yeah, you should really remember this scene. This was great.
Yeah. War flashback.
Tony the Tiger.
Did you say that the bird saw us, or
no?
The bird
flew away.
Came down to the bridge and kind of landed like quite a ways away, and then flew off. I would say that distance-wise, we're looking at like 300 and some feet to the bridge, and you still have to get through here. So the only reason you saw it was because of size. There isn't much of a gap in between, and you're kind of descending down to this point where it looks like it's ramping up on the other side. So it's kind of as is the case with most waterways, you kind of descended down the hill into this kind of narrow space, and then are going to cross the bridge onto the other side, and then make your way back up the mountain. Make sense?
Yeah.
Do you think that bird will come back and let us have a ride up the mountain? This is
Oh,
so
the Dark
awkward.
Souls.
You
That
should
doesn't
try
sound-
Dark Souls
talking to
blood.
it.
That doesn't sound familiar at
We're
all.
not hobbit.
You don't have a druid. It definitely would help if you had
Yeah.
a druid.
Have
The
you
White
got
Eagle
beast speech?
Gondor?
And that is actually what happened last time, Abilene. Like the
Yeah,
White
I'm
Eagle.
remembering now.
Laura was
Oh, yeah.
like, can I ride the bird? You sure can.
Gonna try.
But yeah, however you'd like to proceed.
Oh. Gotta bring the crew back onto here. Bloop. See, press forward. Bloop.
My baby cat sees these actions and the movements and is excited.
Heck yeah.
You can actually see his little
Hey.
chest breathing.
Oh, look at him.
The heavy breathing.
He approves.
You say it's shim time.
It's Shim o'clock, you guys.
Shim.
We
Shim!
shimbin. We shimbin.
You printin'? You printin' Shimbin?
Oh my god.
Shimblees.
Forget it. This is the stream now.
Yeah,
This
I
is
just
all-
see Cat Tommy.
Yeah, this is our life now.
It's his chest area, I
Oh.
think. Like, hold on, let me
His
check.
armpit.
This is the chest area. That
I can see his tummy a little bit.
Oh yeah, down at the bottom. That makes sense. Top bottom.
Shimbin.
Well, this allows me a second to go ahead and pull up alcoholic beverages and prepare them with no one seeing it happen. I guess saying it out loud probably is not a good way to stealth it, but whatever. Here we are.
And I hear it a little bit too.
Roll
Don't
at
worry, we'll keep your
disadvantage.
secret from all of your viewers.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't know I drink.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's no way they could.
We mean,
We're
No.
totally
Yeah.
straight laced here, guys. We don't
well,
do
we,
that kind
we
of
mean we
stuff.
all drink beverages. I mean, we drink water, apple juice.
This is a
apple
Christian Minecraft server, so
I like Milk.
A family-friendly
Minecraft.
stream. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, stay
Okay.
stay hydrated, folks.
Okay.
So yeah, you approach the gates. Let me go ahead and get you there. As you come up, this gatehouse is about 30 feet high. The adjoining walls are 20 feet high and lined with stone spikes. You feel like it could be the case that you could attempt to like fly over it. The winds are not terribly strong here or anything. If flight is an option for you, looming down at you at the top of the gatehouse are two massive statues, which, if you have religion trained and are looking at them, would recognize as demons. They are the demonic forms of Vroks. If you are not familiar with a Vrok, I will find a handout. And
What
He's a
What?
Pokemon breeder.
Oh, no,
Oh,
that's
I-
Brock. Why are we doing
That's
this? Why
Brock.
can't you? I'm not saying
Wait.
B. I am not saying
What-
B, Magpie.
What
Why
mineral?
can't you understand?
Yeah,
The
right.
hard consonants are not coming through on the fucking Discord chat, clearly.
What?
But it's not
What
a rock,
mineral
it's
group?
a
Need
ball.
to
Oh,
enunciate more, damn it.
Like,
Brock.
Are they
Oh,
elementary?
wow.
Are they?
Rock.
Got it.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
Are they? Is this like a granite? Maybe like a sedimentary rock, or make
Oh, they look like they are. From here, it looks like it's definitely a harder rock, and it looks like the carvings are immaculate, like perfect, every fine detail.
I see.
Rock
It's
I'll
like
look at.
vulture.
I'll
Vulture
look
rock.
at that dwarf. At
Oh, that's clever. Okay.
Oh.
I'll look at Drumgar and say, "What kind of rock's that?"
Do I
Granite.
uh
A bird
Granite?
rock.
See, you dwarfs always know what kind of rock it is.
That's why they rock.
Oh,
They
Do
also
you-
roll.
Do you approach it at all? The portcullis there, Johnny?
I have one of my zombies do it. Ted.
Nothing happens.
Go Ted.
Ted the zombie.
Ted. Okay, Zed.
Nothing happens.
Oh, now I want to watch
Okay,
zombies.
Billy.
Nothing
Billy?
happens.
Alright.
Is
No.
it still daytime?
Wait.
It is
Actually.
late afternoon. It is getting close to evening time.
Can
Yeah.
you go touch it? Did
You walk
touch
over to the
it?
port.
Oh, she-
You walk over to the portcullis.
Sure.
As you get within
Sure.
10 feet of it, you hear a very loud sound from within inside of the gatehouse. A
Oh.
mechanical sound that seems to be like metal screeching across metal and then crushing and grinding against metal. As this sound happens, you hear a very satisfying sound of chain being winched, and you watch the portcullis in front of you begins to rise.
I like
Almost as
do
if
the
in an
Jedi thing.
invitational way, the flames behind it swell.
I literally am like pretending to be a magic wielder. I'm just like and like lifting the.
You know, no will clap at that. Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
And she's
the-
the older sister, you know?
Hey, you have some good fun when you're the older sister. You gotta be the cool, you know, gotta be a role model for the younger ones. You see, you gotta be funny, you gotta be goofy.
Oh my god.
I'm
I love it so much.
so sorry.
I'll protect you with my life. I am now your older sister. Congratulations.
You've been adopted sibling. So the flame, as
Okay,
I
sweet.
mentioned, bright green curtain of flame. It goes from the very bottom of the gatehouse's mouth to the top. There are no edges on the side. It completely fills out the entirety of the space that would be your method of egress.
Okay.
And it
That's pretty
burns
cool.
bright green. Bay, you're the
Okay.
closest to it. There does not appear to be any heat coming forth from it.
Can I do Arcana trying to determine what
Sure.
that thing is? Or
No, go
what the
touch
heck
it.
it is?
Sure.
Okay. 22.
And-
You're a dragon. Go touch it.
And yeah, you would note that this is ghost flame. Typically a very common occurrence inside of dread planes, and also the realm of shadow. Ghost flame or green flame is typically utilized by dread lords or powerful undead beings to create barriers, markers, or identifiers. It does not burn as it burns. It does not burn as fire burns. It instead burns as passion burns. It burns as hate burns. It burns as pain burns. It is a substance that will burn the soul.
Well, I don't
Well-
have one of those. I'll walk through it.
And you would also know it can be
Yeah.
dispelled using the spell Dispel Magic. It can be suppressed with an anti-magic field. Otherwise, it needs to be passed through, and only the strong of will can truly pass through it without harm.
Well, he is going to explain all that. It's not gonna burn in the conventional way. It's gonna basically put you through the grind, burn your soul in a way. Only the strongest of wills can pass through it, and that's why I'm
My
able to.
soul.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
So when you hit the flame line, you're going to take 33 points of fire damage. And if you survive that and don't die, you pass through.
Okay. Steve. Greetings, Steve. I'm
it pinched your soul a
fine.
little bit there, buddy? It pinched your soul?
I'm good. See. Try to hold
He's
it with
just
black
he's,
ichor. Just
he's
careful.
just
It
so
does hurt a
full
lot.
of it. He's just so full of soul that he didn't need to let some come loose.
But do because it is quite painful. I mean, not as much to me, of course, but I mean, I
Well,
know
you
you want to
can't
get through
you
it.
can't see them, nor can they hear you. Sorry, I
Oh,
apologize. I didn't
oh, okay.
I didn't mention that part. So once you're through, and everyone else behind you can just suck it. Like they don't even know you still exist. I should have done that a
Tall
bit
is
more
it?
dramatically. That would have been funnier.
Do it
Just
now.
and your
Rewind.
character disappears. Okay, what do you guys do?
Would have been funnier to just yoink him out of the Discord channel.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Missed opportunity. We'll do it next time.
Oh my god.
No, it's too late for it. Darn
That
it.
should have been what I did, but I didn't do that.
Next time.
So
I'm here to give you ideas, John. That's
Well-
all.
we'll discuss Noel what happens on the next beat, but for everybody else, how would you like to proceed? And Noel, do you cause your zombies and the like to try and pass through?
Of course, Ned,
Yeah.
Zed,
Go ahead, just
Billy.
delete those tokens and ignore their
No,
existence.
No!
Yeah, they will completely be burned up in their flame.
How tall is the wall?
It's 30 feet up.
God damn.
Fills the space.
Is it 30 feet up and 30 feet wide?
Yeah, it's 30 feet up at the part where the strange rock gargoyles are. It's 20 feet wide where the spikes are located.
Do you think he died, guys?
I'm not going
Yeah,
through that.
yeah, probably.
um,
No, just tapping his feet.
would
someone
you?
go ahead.
Waiting for
Go
the
ahead,
others.
Stephanie. Go ahead, Stephanie.
I know you kind of described the flame. Would you say it has kind of like it's of like magical origin, right?
That's right. Dispel magic could work on it.
What about? Oh, I was just looking at it. Could I use Radiance of the Dawn to dispel it?
What does Radiance of the Dawn say?
Here,
Go
I'll
ahead.
just put it in the.
Thank you. It is not magical darkness.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was like.
Yeah.
Could you shield through it?
You can try whatever you want. I'm not answering
What if
any
I poured-
questions actually at this point.
What if I poured a
And-
bunch of salt
And
on
I'm
it?
gonna go ahead and
I
mute
mean-
Johnny for the server so he can't talk anymore. Or I'm
Oh
just gonna,
no!
I'll just ask
Wait,
him
that'd be
mostly to
funny.
shut up.
I hit the wrong
Yeah,
button.
I just mute myself.
Boros Fury Shield requires an attack.
What you
Maybe
said when you are
could-
hit before the damage is rolled.
By an attack, yeah.
We're walking by the statues,
Specifically a
right?
melee weapon
Anyway.
attack. You're walking under the statues. Baby cat.
Can I look up? Can I look up at one and just say, "Hey, can you turn the fire off? It's kind of shitty."
Nothing happens.
Damn.
You're being a little booty right now about that. I need you to go over to here now, so I can see. The people can see me. They don't want to see me
I
blink.
got
I do.
Thunderwave energy.
Again, with what he said, the only two answers to this of a magical nature, just to make sure, because he did try to explain it before he left. Dispel magic and anti-magic field. Those are the only two things that will suppress the curtain. Otherwise,
Alright.
you're taking the damage as you pass through.
Aveline will do like a prayer to Octavius and then just go through.
Okay. You're going to take 28 points of fire damage, and you'll breach through, seeing Noel kind of like, clutching his body in pain as he's kind of riding the very, very horrifying damage out.
Hey, see, I told you it wasn't so bad. I knew you would make it through.
So Noel, by this time you would have noticed that over here in between between the wall and the tower, there is a space between. The cliff is very treacherous, and it's definitely not narrow enough for someone to very easily get around it, but you can yell around it, and you think that they'd be able to hear you.
Do you think it's possible to get through that side?
No.
You think?
If you
I
look
think
at it, if you look at it over here, what you'll see is that you actually have to go out a distance and then around. So it would be a very, very near impossible climb. If you had like spider climb or something to that effect, maybe. But based on what you're looking at here, it definitely seems like whatever it is trying to will you through the gate to see if you have the metal to do it. And if you can't suck it up and do it, then this place probably is gonna have problems.
Oh, he's gonna yell out, "Hey, me Aveline's good. Bit injured, but good." To see
I'll
if
fix
they
this up when you come through.
if they could hear me. Doesn't know if that reaches towards them or anything.
I'm
They
gonna
can
let
hear you.
I'm gonna
Okay.
What are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
say?
electric slide right through.
Okay, you can't see the other side.
Damn it! It is teleport. Never mind. Fuck it, I'll walk through.
Wait.
Okay. You'll take 31 points of fire damage, and you will appear on the other side.
Alright, fuck this
Heyo.
shit, I guess.
Please
Let's go.
stop it.
Faye,
Just,
Oh.
you better hold my hand to go through.
Oh,
Okay,
wait,
fine.
don't have to
We
make a
hold
wisdom
hands to go
saving
through.
throw for the
Okay.
madness.
All right, you two are holding hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
That means the damage is doubled. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Wait, whoa.
Hold on.
Let's create a feedback
that-
loop
that-
and take the damage for one another.
Okay.
JK. You're gonna take individually. So Bay, you'll take 26 points of fire damage, and Faye, you'll take 32 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
Drumgar.
All right, everyone, huddle around so I can.
Hold
fix
on,
this
we're
up.
waiting for Drumgar.
Oh yeah.
We're ready for Jumgar.
Yeah.
Wait, where's Inward?
You just never. Hey, who's inward?
Oh,
Wait,
it
I'm
weird.
gonna cast
it
one of
weird,
them on
it
me.
weird.
And then walk through.
You cast what?
I
Hold it back. Okay. Yeah, you would be taking damage. So go ahead and roll your damage reductor. So what is that? 6 or 7?
7.
Okay.
Plus 3.
Okay, so then
On
you're
charisma.
going to take, after the reduction, you'll be taking 23 points of damage.
23.
Fire damage, yep.
Got it.
Okay, once you pass through, you can see on your right side there's the tower. And at the top of the tower, like looking up, this is probably about 40 to 50 feet high, there are golden statues set on the top of warriors with spears. The path continues on. Looks like it winds to the left a little bit, and then up ahead there are smaller, kind of guard houses, and on top of them there are statues as well with spear-carrying soldiers. However, they are made out of just stone, not gold like the ones on top of the tower. The tower door is closed. Looks like it is a heavy fortified door. And yeah, if you'd like to proceed on the path or try and enter it into the tower, either option is available to you.
Myself with a cure wounds just to kind of top off some health.
Yep.
I was gonna ask everyone to kind of huddle in, and I was gonna cast.
Prayer of healing.
Yes.
You are
Yay.
an absolute saint.
Great.
And
You
that's
know,
for 18.
Let's go.
That's
No, that's
awesome.
Drumgar.
Actually, what's your wisdom modifier?
Where are you at? +4?
It's saying it's going off of charisma for some reason. So go ahead and add one more to that. 19, everybody.
Hey.
Roll 20
Wait, I'm
being
not
goofy
seeing-
again.
Hold on.
What?
Wait,
No,
what?
the 18 was
That-
me. Drumgar
that's-
did cure
Oh,
wounds
that
on
was
himself. What are you
that
talking
was
about?
Yeah, I was like, I don't.
There's
see
no
it yet.
18 prayer healing.
Oh,
Drumgar healed himself.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Drumgar healed
Oh, you-
himself. Now prayer of healing.
don't
I
want
still
in
have
the-
some healing points if you want a prayer healing on top of that.
Click prayer of
Oh, okay. I
healing.
was about
Drumgar
to say.
healed himself.
But Drumgar didn't cast prayer of healing.
I can't
Aveline
read good.
did.
Look at me.
That's cool. It says Drumgar though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
There,
No, that
it's
says
9
Aveline.
healing
It says
points
Aveline
to
right there.
everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
See?
It's not 9 points of healing. It's plus the wisdom modifier, so +4, so it's 13 points of
Okay.
healing. For
I
some
forgot
reason,
what I had
13.
before now.
so roll 20 was correct on the first Aveline roll that you're saying was Drumgar. I don't know why you're saying
Sure.
it's that, but whatever. But then the
Sure.
second one is 13.
Sure.
There we go.
Sure.
I can't be wrong.
Thank you.
Sure.
Please, it'll ruin
Why'd you-
everything.
Why'd you have to be a narc?
Yeah. Thank you for keeping the rules consistent and actually trying to maintain a level of like seriousness to the game. I appreciate that, Zach.
Sure.
Coming from the
You know
cop
what?
joke guy, why are you being
You know
a
what?
narc?
You know what? Gain inspiration.
Huh?
Sure.
I'm
See, you're
trying.
welcome.
Do you want to open the door of the tower, or do you wish to bypass it and head for the bridge?
I mean, we're here. We should probably take a look, right?
Yeah, we are the close here. Well, before we do, he's gonna cast Boss Life at himself at 3rd level here because we'll lock things. Yeah.
Door should be openable if you wish to enter in.
Could just keep on walking if we wanted to.
Keep on keeping on.
No, it's
Your call.
we're right here. I mean,
So I just
Maybe
need somebody to
do
make
the
a
tower
determination, and that's all we need to do. So it just
One of us is the
Wait, tell me.
boss.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I was
we have a
saying-
block for that.
Aveline
Yeah, I
says we
say-
should keep walking. Null says we should go in the door. Null, do you go to the door and have Drumgar open it, who you could just tell to do it?
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Just
I'll
get
open
into
it.
character. It's super easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Go right ahead, Drum.
Just be like, you, do it.
Mhm.
Upon opening the door, you all die. No, I'm kidding. A cold hearth
Told you to keep
A
walking.
cold
Yep.
hearth
No.
stands across from the door as you open it, the wind howling down its chimney. A stone staircase is on the southern wall. 3 windows look out over a foggy sea.
He's gonna go.
I don't see no one. Does the fireplace seem cold?
Oh yeah, completely dead.
Doesn't seem lived in for a while.
Pure so.
When you get through, though, on the opposite side, what you'll note is that it is an iron-bound wooden door, so reinforced with like iron. And on the back end, it looks like it would have been barred from within. Would that be for the case that it looks like the bar on the backside has been broken by force? Inside of this space, the rime on the ground appears to have small but hardly detectable traces of movement on them that led towards the steps. And if you'd like to track them, you can make a survival roll
Yeah, you do that.
to see where they came from.
Here's. Just can't. We'll
Oh.
go today. I just can't.
good.
We'll
It's
go
great.
today.
Aveline, Aveline will feel such pity for his like just bumbling attempt.
She just shakes her head. And she's,
Oh my God.
he's like doing what he's like,
Well,
So it's easy
She'll-
enough for you to track. It does look like there were footprints that came out and moved towards the gate. And it looks like they went up the stairs from inside, and then that's where they actually came from when they ran outside. But it looks like the footprints just appeared here. So they started like right here, went up the stairs, and then very quickly ran out of this place, breaking the bar to do so.
Did they come downstairs, go back upstairs, and then run out?
No. Their footprints literally appear here, like they start here. They have to start here. They go up the stairs, what appears like a slow walk, and then it looks like the same footprints come back down towards the door in much more hurried fashion.
Oh, so they went up and then they left.
They ran away from something and they broke the door to get out.
Do
Okay.
you want me to go up the stairs?
I think Drumgar went going up there.
Yeah,
already.
Drumgar's already walking up
Oh,
without
cool.
saying anything to anyone. Because
Oh,
I
that do
follow
be
him.
who he be sometimes.
So
I
you
follow
start heading up the
Drumgar.
stairs. You come around the way.
I guess I
Yep.
guess
Go
I
ahead
try
and
to
move
follow.
out onto the map. You should be able to move this way. Yeah.
Okay.
1 second before you start huffing about.
So we're
The
going up here.
upper level of the tower is an icebox with windows set in almost every wall. A rusty iron ladder bolted to the floor and ceiling leads up to a wooden trapdoor. Mounted above the stone hearth is a dire wolf's head. The wind coming down the chimney howls in its stead. The windows are cast like with glass, but it's all covered with like icicles that have formed along the sides of the glass window, so you can't see as well out of these windows as you could downstairs. Do you wish to head up the ladder and open the trapdoor?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's heavy, but you're able to do so, and you should be able to move your token from
Yep.
section to section, folks. But as you kind of come out, the first thing that you're met by is just a blast of wind, kind of pushing the door back down. But you're able to lift and shirk it open. There are 10-foot tall, gold plated statues standing atop the battlements here, facing outward. Each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance. Cold wind stirs the snow, under which you can see human skeletons clad in rusty mail.
Is there any sign of the bird?
Go ahead and make a perception check. Yeah,
17.
actually, it is coming back down this way. It looks like it's going to intercept the bridge or come towards the bridge in probably the next minute or so. From your vantage point here, it is literally just kind of like a blotted shadow in the mist. And you feel like your line of sight is easy for you to see it. You're not very confident about your position here. You're kind of out in the open.
Yep. Then I'm going to get back down under the hatch before it can see me
Are you
out in
grabbing
the open.
Bay as well?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then you start kind of pushing people down the ladder?
Yep.
Okay, so I would assume that that means that Bay and Drumgar at the same time are on the ladder. The
Yeah.
ladder will break. I need the two of you to go ahead and make dexterity saving throws, and then I assume that other people were kind of still like making their way up the stairs, Noel. So you're
Yeah.
probably not going to get hit by a ladder, and everyone else is still kind of in the bottom level. Fair to say, everybody?
22 and 26.
Yeah,
Dang.
it breaks, and you kind of like knew it was coming, right? Because it
Yep.
felt kind of not sure when you were going up. The ladder shatters underneath you. It kind of breaks into segments, and the two of you kind of hit the ground. Drumgar, as you land, you put your shield up. Bay kind of hits it, and you kind of push it off so that she's able to do a forward roll off to the side.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, what happened here?
The trapdoor was shut.
Oh yeah,
right? You said
Yeah.
you pulled it down over top of you, right, Drumgar?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, the goal was to pretend like we weren't there at all.
Yep, you would have seen the exit to the chimney, but what you would have noticed is it looked like it was grated at the top. So if you look
Yeah.
up the chimney, it does seem like it would probably be the easiest means of egress back onto the roof if you wanted to go up there, but it will definitely be difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Do you look out the windows and kind of like crack open the ice a bit so you can see if that thing's coming? And do you inform your party?
Oh yeah. As soon as we're like falling down on the ground. Sorry for the haste. The big bird was coming.
Oh, is it coming towards us?
Oh, kind of towards the bridge where it was before, but I figured it might see me up in the big giant hole thing.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I see-
Somebody's yelling.
Here, Cat. Yeah, someone's screaming in back there. No,
Is that the bird on
Oh
approach?
my
I see.
god.
I wish I had a
It's
cutie like that.
Which one was that? Which one was that?
it's Ollie. She's
Yeah.
so sad.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
are you
Oh,
jealous
is it dinner
of
time?
Nuggy?
It's dinner time in literally 25 seconds. Like,
That's why.
Uh-oh.
That's why.
oh, I'm so sorry.
You're not the only one that does terrorism, Shiro.
Starve.
This is it. You
Oh,
got
baby.
you got like a few more seconds.
What a cutie pie.
Starving.
So,
Mhm.
if you wait a minute, and some of you are kind of on the lower level looking out, some of you are on the second level looking out, eventually you do see the massive bird come down, slam into the bridge, and it seems grab something that was on the bridge that you weren't aware of, and ascend into the sky. You can hear what sounds like the bang of like a goat or other kind of mountainous creature, kind of as the bird flies away.
Indeed.
Sounds like he's gone.
Good thing you didn't get bit by a werewolf.
How long was the interval between the last bridge check and now?
Well, there's two differences between those segments, but you're not sure.
Okay.
It definitely didn't feel like it was sudden. You had a lot that you did prior to.
Yep. Yeah.
So there's a lot of clear time. But the difference between this time and that time is when it came down the first time, it didn't seem to pick anything up. It looked like it was scanning the area. And then when it came back down, it grabbed this, whatever it was. You didn't really get to make out what it was, other than the sound it made as it was being lifted off.
Sure.
Oh. Anything else of note here, guys? See?
Fuck.
There was the statues up top, and I kind of described what I saw.
Gold-plated female warriors with lances. And then there were
Gold-plated.
skeletons in the snow.
Rusty armor.
All right. Well,
Don't know if it's important, but that's what's there.
let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's nothing of importance here.
Okay.
Walk down.
If you make your way back up and start heading towards the bridge, as mentioned, there are two kind of gate structures, one on either side of the bridge, and bear with me here.
Yep.
Okay, so when you get up to the bridge, you see the western arch. The snowy path comes to a gorge spanned by a stone bridge. At each end of the bridge is a 30-foot tall, 30-foot wide stone arch. Atop each one are two statues of armored knights on horseback with lances, charging toward one another. The wind bites down and howls like wolves as it passes through the gorge. The water down below looks like a stream that is pushing blades. It's ice and just absolute menace being forced through the gorge. Absolutely does not look like a safe venue for anyone who is allergic to dying.
Extremely allergic.
Yeah.
The guard posts look like they have small little alcoves inside. And on quick inspection, you would kind of take a gander at them and note that they appear to be empty. And I moved Drumgar to where it's located. You should be able to just grab your tokens and drag them through terrain here. I've made that possible.
Okay.
Drumgar, I assume you're going to be the first on the docket here. So go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Gonna be an 8.
Okay. So the bridge looks like it does have some damage to it from impact strikes from very massive something. You watched in real time as it slammed into the bridge and took something. The low walls that enclose the stone bridge have fallen away in a couple of places, but the bridge appears intact. There's a black cloaked rider on a charcoal colored horse that guards the middle of the bridge, except that there's not, because that is what was taken. The horse and the rider gone.
Oh,
Got it.
okay. Sweet. Oh,
Further past that, though, on the other side, actually no, sorry, hold on, I apologize. That is this. This is that. So the thing that was in the middle is gone. The thing that's on the far side is the black cloaked rider and the black horse. It just kind of looming like right outside of the next gatehouse.
okay, so it's like over here.
Yeah, it's like right here. If you played Elden Ring, it looks like the fucking
Yeah, the Black Knight Cavalry.
The Black Knight Cavalry.
Not a statue. It's moving around.
It seems to be, the horse does seem to appear to be breathing, and the rider on top of it does seem to be kind of brandishing a weapon. Doesn't look like it's noticed you. It just looks like they're kind of there.
Hmm.
Hold on. Sorry. If you are Aveline or have a madness associated with Golthias, you would recognize the rider as Golthias. Sorry. Here.
Hmm.
One more time. There. Okay.
That's nice.
Okay.
Neat.
It is daylight.
So, I mean, it's just that knight there. I mean, could just to move forward.
Mm-hmm. You pass through the gate as you kind of make your way onto the bridge. It's very sturdy. It does have ice all about it, though, so you feel like moving quickly on this space would be bad. Are you trying to move across the space with any measure of stealth, or are you just making your way across the bridge without concern?
Usually without concern, unless I'm told to have concern.
Now, you said if you have madness, you know it's Golthias, right?
It looks like Golthias to you, yeah.
With mad.
It looks like Golthias upon a horse that has flaming feet and a flaming mane.
Oh. Okay. I don't.
So go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No.
No, I was saying like that's only if you have madness from him. Like my madness.
Yeah, your madness is not from that, so you don't see that.
Yeah.
I don't either.
No, yeah. Yours is from Golthias.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely what happened to you. Basically, it looks like this, but only it's not Strahd, it's Golthias.
Okay.
Oh.
So before you two even try to step on, if I see that, I would mention to the group, like, can you see the rider? It's Golthias. In the middle of the day.
I mean,
no, it ain't.
It doesn't look like him.
Yes, it is.
I mean, he would be burning out in the burning in the sun right now.
This is a good point.
You'd hear a voice inside of your head that says, "Not true," and it sounds
not true.
Mm.
It sounds like your new patron saying, "Not true."
Sounds like your new patron saying you're an idiot.
What? Typically vampires burn under the sun. What?
In these lands, you would hear the voice continue. In these lands, he is the supreme ruler. He is most powerful at night.
Thanks for stealing my thunder again, Dragon Man.
I was gonna say it.
So you can bear the sun here. Oop. Hold on, child.
You kept one?
You kept one of the kids? Where did you put it?
Johnny's a dad?
What?
No.
You didn't hear Johnny? He said 1 sec, child.
Oh no, I think he meant in real life, you guys.
I know.
I know.
Yeah,
And Stephanie, sorry for stepping on your moment. I apologize. I really do.
No,
I
yours sounded cooler, so it's okay.
still like it when the players do it. It's better.
But that only happened in his head. We didn't hear anything.
Yeah, so you can have your
Okay
moment.
then. No, he
Okay,
can.
I'm back.
He can
Sorry
walk.
about that.
He
you
can
think
exist
that's-
in the daylight. He's just
Can-
stronger at night.
Oh, well.
See?
Guess we gotta kill
That's-
him in the daylight then.
But is that really him though?
Probably not.
It looks it to me.
I don't know,
Just
man.
you.
And
Just-
where? What happened? We danced. I gave you clothes.
I
You
yeah, I
ripped
hate those
off.
clothes.
You know what?
I'm
Like,
just
Usually
saying.
this fucking
Next
realm
time,
sucks for
next time we
finding
need
boyfriends.
healing, I'm leaving your ass down.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm just saying
Yes,
that doesn't look like Gulthias.
I'm pretty sure that's Gulthias.
Oh.
You Emily.
Then shall we?
Fancy lady says yes.
Fancy lady just.
Inward takes out his glasses.
Oh,
Let me get my
that's ironic.
bifocals.
he's like, that didn't even look like a human.
Out of his-
to me.
Takes out
his
the
friggin' leg.
binoculars.
He's like, oh, I thought it was a rock.
What is he wearing
So
below the
confused.
waist?
He
It's-
sounded so certain too. It was so funny.
with the glasses,
Man,
it would still look like just a blank canvas kind of writer in black adornments with a
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nope, that's just a regular person.
You walk
No,
up to
like-
him then, and we're.
All right.
Inward, do you want to move past them stealthily, or do you wish to just kind of approach them directly? It looks like they're looking off, kind of, to the west or to the north. Sorry. So like this way, they're looking that way.
This is a big horse.
It is a big horse, but yeah,
That's a big
you don't see it with the fire and shit. It's just a big black steed with like cloaks on it.
Guess Noel will.
Shall we?
Drumgar, what do your dwarf eyes see?
See a fucking horse. The fuck did a Goliath I see? You racist.
No, that's not
Jesus.
what I meant. That's not what I meant. That is not what I meant.
Yeah. We don't tolerate racism here.
No, but I just see a fucking black horse. Fucking black
Nobody,
rider on top
nobody
of a
riding
black
it?
horse.
yeah, okay, I'm not crazy.
No,
That's what I
shall
see.
we? And he gestures again for the two of them to start walking.
Yeah, let's go.
Good.
Do you wish to
Just
sneak
like,
past the rider or engage it in combat?
oh, we're engaging. Like he's got
Yeah.
shield up at the ready. He's like, like there's one bridge to
Yeah.
cross. I am in plate armor. This is not a sneak guy. We're gonna sneak across this wide open fucking flat bridge? No.
Yes.
No, yeah, absolutely.
no.
No. We're gonna walk. We're gonna
Okay.
walk, and he's gonna ride out to
walk.
meet us, so we're gonna fight on here, and then the fucking bird is gonna kidnap one of us. It'll be fine. Don't laugh,
You're
Kimmy.
excited because-
That's what's happening. You get on board with the fucking
I love
narrative.
It's not a great plan.
If
Well, I mean, you're fine.
This is what I've got.
This is why I feel what's happening here.
I didn't roll a smart character. I rolled a
This is
strong shield. Look
like-
forward.
He's gotta sneak his way. Trying to Drumgar's making all the noise, and over there's perfect distraction.
So no, you're gonna try and get ahead of him and sneak past. Is that right?
No, he's gotta stay behind and let
Oh well,
Drumgar
then
go.
yeah, we'll just focus on Drumgar then. If we're letting Drumgar lead, is anybody else doing anything
Yeah.
that would overtake Drumgar or supersede Drumgar,
No.
Inspiration.
or is anyone
card.
trying to
Not-
stop
not yet.
Drumgar?
I am very adamant that we probably should not engage in combat, but I don't think he's gonna listen to me.
Bardic inspiration.
What's our other
Drumgar.
options?
What are our other
Maybe
options?
we could- Maybe we could wait for him to see if
Well,
to go
his-
away.
His intention was to meet with us, not to kill us right
Then
out.
let's go meet with him, huh? He's right there. I don't see the problem.
I do. It's him. This is the problem.
It's not him. It's not
It's
him.
he. Hi. He's the problem, not me. Okay.
If that is him and he wanted to meet with us, let's go. Better go quickly before the fucking bird shows up again. Rather
Yeah.
deal with him than the fucking bird.
So you advance, Drumgar?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm like, nobody's giving me a plan B.
Do you charge?
No,
Do you charge to attack, or are
Maybe
you just
should-
approaching?
I'm approaching with my arms ready, but like I have a shield. That's my weapon.
Okay.
It's inherently non-offensive.
Sure. So as you get within 10 feet of the horse and rider, it turns and kind of looks to you. And as it does so, the cloak kind of moves a bit. And you can see underneath the cloak, there is a rider, but you can't really make out the details of the rider's face. But you can make out its eyes. And you can recognize your own eyes. Like, you've looked in the mirror enough as Drumgar that you understand that your eyes are the ones that are looking back at you in this cloaked figure's hood. And when you lock eyes with this for this moment, the rider and the horse get caught in the wind, fluttering the cape up forwards, and it seems like the cloak takes off, and everything underneath it is nothing but ash that flies all over the snow and rock. The second that the rider dissipates, those of you that are still on the bridge, because Drumgar advanced up, you would notice that the statues of the bridge, the ones that are up on the arches, start pulsing with green flame.
Oh shit.
Waves undulate out from the statues, kind of upwards, creating these kind of conical forms above you. Almost like beacons.
Oh.
It's almost as if called, you hear a loud sound off in the distance. It sounds like that fucking bird.
Okay.
Oh.
Get the fuck off the bridge, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Do you wish
Off
to
the roof.
continue onto the mountain pass to the east, or do you wish to head back the way you came and try and find a defensible point there?
Probably wait in the arches before we
Is this?
go too far.
Yeah. Is that? Yeah. It's like closed off.
Drumgar, you're a smart enough boy. You would know that if you stay on the bridge, you're fighting a bird, and you're fighting a bird on a bridge.
It feels smarter to get on like flat surface and not a place that we can get flung off of by a giant bird that
Like, we're
is
what-
going to be stronger than us and easily able to grab us and
Even-
grapple us because
even
I think
without
that's
that,
how
A single wing flap could probably brush most of
Right.
the people in your party.
I just
great distances.
I don't like the idea of fighting on a bridge. We should
No.
just start running.
Okay.
Just start running.
Okay.
If you start
Yeah.
bolting, I'll move us back
Fuck
to the
this
big
bird.
net.
nope.
Hold on.
Run!
Why are you running? No.
Fuck
we
this
What?
bird.
What?
That's why you
Yeah.
want to
Fighting
fight
a
this fucking
bird?
fuck this bird.
Why are
Uh,
you?
Just a little. I'm just a little guy.
So what I'll say is that is going to be marker 20 of your day. You have 5 more markers before it gets to nightfall. For each move you make, I need you to roll a d20 at this point. So there will be 5 more spaces before night falls. So 5 dice. Drumgar is the one leading, so I assume that he doesn't have
Rolled
to
a
roll.
1.
Great. So then
Holy
everyone, I need 4 more dice rollers to go ahead and just roll d20s as you charge up the mountain to the best of your ability.
Oh yay,
what I
not
needed.
20.
Damn.
No, that's
That's
not
not-
good.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
not
I've been
Not
rolling
good.
hot garbage.
Okay, we got a 1, a 15, a 20, a 17.
Oh no,
a 12.
we're already
3.
stopped. We're stopped on
Oh.
3. We're stopped on. So someone rolled a 20. So that's where
Yep,
we need to sit.
That's me. Woo! High roller.
I don't think I have it in me to start a fight with 10 minutes left. So I'm just going to narratively describe what happens for the next 5 minutes or so, and then probably just end it there. Just giving you a heads up of where we're at. But we will be starting next session in a combat, so I guess that's something. So as you continue forward,
Giant condor.
as you continue forward in earnest and start moving at Drumgar's request, that first segment you find a lot of spaces that seem to be functionally strong. However, the one thing that you very quickly identify is that that bird is on you. And during that first segment, you find enough cover in the rocks and in the pass that you are able to move and press forward. As you continue moving into the next mile, it seems a bit dodgier, and it feels like you're moving at a bit more of a high incline. Finally, it comes to a point where you are actually coming up over the tops of the forest to the south, and you can see behind you the lake of mist that was kind of at your south side at the bridge. Up from the mists, the bird disappears for a moment, but then comes up out of those mists and swoops up to meet you on the cliff road. And that is how you will be starting that engagement. Now, since it is coming up at you, there is plenty of time for you to do preparatory spells that will last more than a minute. So, since you have that prep time, you can go ahead and elect to start nominating spells that you'll be casting. This is things like Mage Armor, things like, I can't think of any off the top of my head. Hunter's Mark is one, I guess. There's other type spells like that. So if there's any prep spells you want to cast at this moment, you have 9 minutes to go ahead and figure that out in real life. Not in character. It's going to be like a minute, really, kind of, as it swoops up to you.
I'll go ahead and do bless.
Bless is a minute-long spell. You don't want to cast it because it'll not last into it. Anything that's over, like, 10 minutes or more is probably a good idea. I'm trying to think of some good cleric spells that will last durationally.
Bless doesn't last?
Last a minute,
Spirit
I think. Let me check.
Spirit Guardians is 10 minutes.
Spirit Guardians last for a fuck ton of time. Yeah, if you have it.
What about darkness?
You could.
Ooh, okay.
How long did it take for us to get to this area?
Oops, sorry.
So I would say, like, walking 2 miles uphill on a mountain, probably better part of an hour and a half.
Hour and a half, okay.
That's from the bridge, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've been scraggling for a while, and it's been hunting you for that long. But yeah, this is where it comes to. Yeah, bless lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah, yeah, you're good.
Spirit Guardians last for 10. That is a good one if you have it prepared.
Ooh.
I don't know what the Warlock has available to them, but yeah.
I might either do Phantom Steed because I could ride it and has 100 foot of movement, which could be nice for kiting, or I could just do Summon Undead. I'm deciding on which one I'm deciding to do.
Okay. You will note that the pass is a mountainous pass, so it will be hard to ride a horse on.
Okay. Yeah, I just might do the Summon Undead thing, and it's gotta be skeletal.
Cool.
Mantle of Inspiration it's a bonus action, but it doesn't have a time limit. And am I able to use that?
Inspiration.
You want me to click it?
I can check it.
Okay.
It is an optional feature that says it's just temporary hit points, so they'll last until they are gotten rid of.
Okay.
Each of those creatures gains a number of temporary hit points equal to 2 times the number rolled on Bardic Inspiration die. And you can use your reaction to move your speed without provoking opportunity attacks when you utilize it. So this is more of a feature that you want to use during combat.
Yeah.
Unless you just want them to have the temporary hit points as a buff to start.
Oh, wait.
Okay. It's a good ability. Yeah, because that could definitely change the dynamic at the beginning of the combat, too. Anybody have any other things that they're thinking about? Any other options, functions?
I'll cast Magic Weapon on the shield.
Shield's already magic.
It doesn't also get the +1 bonus.
No, they don't.
I can't add that. Okay, cool. Then never mind.
You can cast it on somebody else's weapon.
Somebody not have a magic weapon?
I think the only people that would benefit from that would be, well, actually, the only person who would benefit from that would be Bae. If you cast it on her bow, she'll be doing magic damage with her bow and arrows. And it's a bird.
The bird is the word.
Magic weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll last 10 minutes, right?
1 hour.
Oh, okay. We don't even have to worry about durationals. Any other cool options?
Nothing really for me until it gets closer.
I could also cast Find Steed, but it doesn't have flying, so it's...
Yeah. I will say to you, real quick as a note, it is moving at such a velocity, because again, I just told you, you took an hour and a half to walk up here, and it is flying up at you. It's flying at such a velocity, it will engage you in combat at the same moment you will be basically entering initiative. There will be no surprise round or I'm shooting at a distance. It's going to trek 300 feet in literally the span of one round to start the combat.
Are there any areas of like cover?
Yeah, so I don't have the combat map yet. That will basically be something at the beginning of combat. You'll be able to kind of go, I want to go where I want to go. That's absolutely something that will be done at the beginning of next session. But yeah, you'll also be kind of given like a limited area on the combat zone as well, just to kind of give you an idea of like, this is how suddenly this is happening kind of deal.
Okay. Oh, at any point of that time, as in now, can I do the magical cutting thing?
What is the magical cutting thing?
You perform an eccentric grip for 1 minute. At the end of it, you gain an expended pack magic spell slot, but no more than a number equal to half your. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I would do that then to get an extra.
Yeah, that's fine. Anybody else have anything that they're wanting to do? Okay, with that, then the prep is locked in. Magic Weapon is the only spell with a durational effect that is currently on lock, or in place, rather. Oh, and Summon Undead, sorry. That's also been cast.
Yep.
With a skeletal friend on the board, since I burned all the other ones up in my Flamegate. Okay, with that, we'll begin next session with us designating where everybody will be and what will be happening in that kind of initial thrust of the combat, and then we'll be fighting a very massive bird who will be very annoying. Thanks for watching, those that did, and we will see you next week as we potentially get murdered by a massive bird. Or we murder a massive bird. Befriending, not an option this time. We'll see you then.
Darn.